jab that misses. Foster also throws a left hook and right uppercut. De Los Santos working on the inside with a right hook. These brothers going at it now. They both pawn with the jab. Nobody really landed nothing. Now they in the clinch. While they're in the clinch, Foster's doing the veteran thing. He's working with that right hand, throwing whatever he can to try to score some points. We 1 minute into the round. This round been even so far. It's been a very even round. Here we go. Pawn with the jab is Foster. De Los Santos throws a wild uppercut that misses. Really a lot of holding in this fight. They just got in the clinch again. Ref is taking a point from De Los Santos. He took a point from De Los Santos for clinching. That could be big in a fight so close. That could be big. De Los Santos got a cut. Looked like he got a cut on his left eye from the head bunch from that clinch. That's why he's so mad. Look like, but he need to get to work because he letting this slip away. Oh, he got caught with a nice right uppercut on the inside by Foster. Foster's really starting to take over this fight, but now De Los Santos lands a nice right hook to the body, and now they're in the clinch again. De Los Santos is trying to put him in the head. Look like he won't get another point taken. He done got mad because he got cut, but he needs to respond by fighting and doing what he did in the first 2 rounds. Right now, Foster seems like he could be turning the tide of this fight. They back to the center of the ring. 2 right hands by Foster, both miss. He gets countered with a right hand from De Los Santos. De Los Santos back to the center of the ring. Those left hand that misses. They said a slip. He threw a wild left hand, missed it, and slipped down, and the ref calls it a slip and not a knockdown. Foster walking to De Los Santos though now. He seemed to be very, very confident, does Foster. He saw that blood and he woke up too. De Los Santos still looking to counter, but it's not going as well as it was at the beginning. Look, man, that's the end of the 4th round. We have trouble in paradise. Got that one 10-8 for Foster. So 8. That's 37-38. So we got Foster winning the fight so far after 4 rounds, 38-37. This is anybody's fight. They're showing us the punch stats right now. Looks like De Los Santos clearly landed more punches so far this fight, but Foster, he really turned up. I got him winning the last 2 rounds, bro. W_right side says Santos is in trouble. KQKC says Santos is cut and starting to land. I agree. Foster starting to land on him. Let's see how the young gun can relate. He said he didn't want no soft touches. He ain't got no soft touch right now. Bobo says, I don't like this ref. All right. We got 4 rounds left in the fight. We're at the halfway point of a very even fight so far. They back pawn with the jab. Foster is the one being aggressive. Santos showing a little bit better head movement to start this round. Can he keep it up? Being very defensively responsive. Throws a nice little check right hook right there that lands. Foster back trying to box with him. He don't need to do that. He need to get in there and rough it up. At this distance right here that they fighting at right now, it favors Santos. Santos lunges in with a left hook to the body that misses, but he clinches to be defensively responsible. Still nobody land nothing. Really, nice little right hook by Foster that lands. And now he's pushing Santos down again. Santos getting up. Ref rubbing his hands. And now we back at it in the center of the ring. Couple of jabs missed by Foster. Santos trying to lead in with his left hook, misses. Santos throws a right jab that lands. Foster back in the center of the ring after Santos spun around. Throwing jabs is not landing. Continue to throw jabs is not landing. But he lands a nice little hook. Ooh, he barely missed with that left hook up top there, Foster. Santos in the corner right now with Foster just leaning on him, but Santos pushes him off of him. Still waiting on somebody to take over this round. Really nothing of substance. They both jabbing. Little left hand lead by De Los Santos. Right hook, left hook, right hook to the body by Foster. De Los Santos on his back foot. He really trying to look to counter. He might want to try leading some of the action. Steve Farhood looked like he got the fight scored exactly how I got it scored. De Los Santos showing good head movement, but he need to be more offensive. This is still anybody's round with 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this round. All somebody do land a real good shot, they probably win the round. little right uppercut to the body. Jab by De Los Santos. He landed a couple shots there. Foster is finding it harder to find in this round. De Los Santos really tried to land that pull counter right there. That almost got there. He's starting to try to time Foster's jab. If y'all can't see that. He's starting to try to time Foster's jab. He just timed it with a check right hook that barely got over the top of Foster's shoulder. De Los Santos much better defensively in this round. Salute, Mr. Lightning's World. I see you in the building. Seawood, what's popping? Nothing really happening right now. They not landing no punches. Ooh, double jab by De Los Santos. Right hook by Foster. They on the inside just wrestling right now. 13 seconds left into the round. It's a hard round to score. It's a really hard round to score. They in the clinch right now. Foster working the body in the clinch. I don't know, man. I don't know. The ref is warning over and over again. It's not the ref. Santos gonna get in. Yeah, he clinching a lot, man. Look, I gotta get that round to Foster too, bro. I gotta get that round to Foster too. He's the one refusing to clinch. He's the one trying to get it. He's the one trying to get it in, bro. Have to give it to him, you know. So he's up 2 rounds, really. De Los Santos is to the point where I believe he needs these last 3 rounds to pull this fight out. Yeah, that cut do look bad. It might come down the gas tank. ETB says this nigga Santos is trash. Yeah, I mean, he started off really good, bro. He started off good. I don't know what happened to him. You can see the countering ability. You can see the speed. It's just something missing. That's what these showbox cards are for, man. My parlay about to be messed up before it even gets started, bro. All right, they back to the center ring. De Los Santos came out with 2 jabs and a straight left hand. Looked like he know he might need to turn up a little bit. Let's see what happens. Foster palm with the jab. De Los Santos lands his jab though. He's winning the battle of the jabs right now. Foster, De Los Santos dipped it below his jab and tried to throw a right jab of his own over the top. He's showing good defense right now. So far, De Los Santos having a good, opening 20 seconds. Foster trying to walk to him. Foster misses with both his punches. He tried to throw a 1-2 that missed. De Los Santos leading in with the jab. He throws 2 jabs and lands it, does De Los Santos. Now they back in the clinch. Ooh, nice right hook by De Los Santos, but a right hook to the body by Foster. They basically exchange right hooks there. Here we go. And then they showing that Foster's been in a lot more, he just pushed De Los Santos down right there. But he's been past 6 rounds a lot of times. De Los Santos might be in trouble. He lands a nice little uppercut to the body right there. That's De Los Santos. But he's pulling his shorts down. De Los Santos clearly looked tired, bro. He clearly looked tired right now. Maybe he bit off more than he could chew at 22 years old. But this is even round. Ooh, nice work in the dirty boxing by Foster by going to De Los Santos' body in the clinch. Very good job by Foster. De Los Santos back to the center of the ring, working his jab. Oh, nice lead left hand by De Los Santos right there. He need more of that for sure. Now they back in the clinch. Man, they got it. This is a clinch fest. Get to it, bro. Foster popping his jab, goes in and works to the body and throws 2 right hooks up top. Partially blocked by De Los Santos, but he throws a left hook that De Los Santos did a good job of rolling with. De Los Santos leads with the left hand, and now they back in the clinch. 57 seconds left in this round. Very close round so far. Foster walking him down, works a nice right hand down to the body. He's really, really like how De Los Santos was working the body at the beginning. Foster's doing that now. De Los Santos clearly looking tired right now, man. He lands a nice little 1-2, but his punches don't have the same ferocity. They don't have the same power that they had in the first couple of rounds. He blew his gas tank trying to go in there and go for the stoppage. 20 seconds left in this round. Foster really looking like the more confident fighter, walking towards De Los Santos. De Los Santos lands a couple of jabs and a left hook. Foster throws a check, little left uppercut that lands to the body that was partially blocked, and now we are to the end of the round, man. Dang, that's a tough one to score. Who'd y'all get that round to? Who'd y'all get that round to? Y'all let me know. It ain't over yet, Key. You don't know how they got to score, bro. Yours and mine both, bro. Yours and mine both if it don't go our way. Who'd y'all get that round to, though? Real talk. Real talk. I'm asking for a friend. I gave that round to Santos. Knockout Boxing gave that round to Santos. I thought he landed more. He showed better defense. It's a very close fight. Right now, I got 57 and 56 in favor of Foster. Santos, to me, has to pull out these last 2 rounds or get a stoppage for him to have a chance at winning this fight. ETB gave it to Foster. Santos, he always start off well. He came out pumping his jab and landed the left hand. And Foster is starting to walk him back. De Los Santos is clearly looking to counter, using movement. Those 2 jabs, misses both of them. Foster just threw an uppercut on the inside that misses. Oh, nice little right hook by De Los Santos on the inside, but Foster took it well, and he trying to work 2 right hooks to the body, and he also tries to throw an overhand right up top. Foster looking like the fresher fighter right now. De Los Santos lands his right hand, backs out, Foster misses, Foster back walking to him. De Los Santos lands a nice little check left hook, and he's dodging Foster's punches beautifully right there. Foster back pawing with his jab, looking to land that right hand. You can see Foster trying to refuse to clinch. De Los Santos trying to clinch, which is a sign that De Los Santos is the one that's tired, and we only a minute into this fight. He about to get another point taken. He about to get another point taken if he ain't careful. But they back to the center ring after the ref broke him up, man. Nice little check right hook landed by De Los Santos, but Foster seemed like he don't care what he throwing. But De Los Santos is working harder in this round, but Foster just threw two left, a right hook to the body, and then he threw a right uppercut up top. They both exchange right hands. This is a better round for De Los Santos. He trying to close out strong, but Foster still looking fresh. He's still coming forward. Foster just tries to land a 1-2, but De Los Santos shows good head movement. Now they in the clinch again. Initiated, of course, by De Los Santos. Head movement. Oh, nice little left uppercut tried by De Los Santos that barely misses. But Foster jabbing, and he missing with his jab. He just missed with the uppercut. Foster, oh, nice little 2-punch combination to the body from Foster. De Los Santos jumps in with a 1-2 that really doesn't land much. And then Foster catches him with a counter right hand. That was a good punch from Foster. 1 minute left in the round. This mug even right now. It's even right now. It's anybody's round. Foster trying to come take it with a right uppercut to the body and a right uppercut up top. Now he working on the corner. Not landing a whole lot, but it looked good to the judge. And it looked good to knock out too. De Los Santos tries to spin around with some jabs in the right hand to get him off pivot, but he can't, and then he just missed another lead left hand. Foster refusing to clinch. De Los Santos turning his back to him. Foster out of cracked him, bro. I don't know what's going on. They tripping. They back to the center of the ring, though. Foster misses jab, and De Los Santos misses his jab. Now they clinching again. Very close round, 22 seconds in to the fight. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, ETB. I don't know what's up, bro. 15 seconds left in the fight. I'm watching it on SHOWTIME app, though, so I don't know. 10 seconds left in the round. Both of them, oh, nice little, I think that just sealed the round for Foster, to be honest with y'all. That little combination that he threw at the end of the round, that sealed it for me. So now, honestly, on my scorecard, I don't know how the judges got it, but on my scorecard, De Los Santos need a knockout. On my scorecard, De Los Santos needs a knockout to get the dub. He needs a knockout. I might have to get another parlay going. Let me open up my betting site just in case I got this one wrong. I gotta make this money back. I gotta try to get it back, bro. They say you ain't supposed to chase, but dang it. Ah, they took him off of there. That ain't right for that. That's crazy. All right, here we go. They about to start up round number 8. Let's see how they do. They to the center of the ring for the final round, touching gloves. Now they back to it. They pivoting around. Foster's walking forward. De Los Santos pumps out 2 jabs that misses. Foster pumps out a jab that misses and is countered by an uppercut to the body by De Los Santos in the clinch. De Los Santos back trying to clinch. Foster trying to fuse the clinch. They working on the inside. De Los Santos misses with a right hook on the exit. Foster misses with a right hand. Throws a left jab De Los Santos able to jab, and then De Los Santos pivots around, makes him miss another left hook. De Los Santos looking good on his feet to start the round, but he always start the round like that. A nice little 1-2 combination by De Los Santos right there, but then he goes to the clinch. So far, De Los Santos is winning off the strength of landing his punches and clinching, not giving Foster time to work. De Los Santos back on the back foot, lunges in with a jab. Lunges in with a jab, he holds him, and the ref breaks him up, and now he gets him back to it. Ooh, little right hook to the body by De Los Santos. He's having a good round so far. 1 minute into the round. Foster looking to work, though. Foster lands a jab. Foster misses with a 1-2. Foster lunges in with a jab. It's a counter with a check right hook. But it was landed on the back of the head of Foster, though. He just missed it, landing on the chin. Oh, lead left hand down to the body by De Los Santos. Foster back walking him down, though. Foster throws the right hand and left hook, but left himself wide open. Got caught with a nice right hook by De Los Santos, but he ate it well, bro. De Los Santos' power is not affecting Foster. So unless the judges gave him one of these rounds that I didn't give him, De Los Santos might not get the knockout. He might take his first loss as a professional. De Los Santos throws a 3-punch combination that misses. He worried about his cut. You need to be worried about. You look like you might be losing this fight, brother. De Los Santos jumps in with a jab, tries to throw a left hand behind it to the body. Both miss. Now they're in the clinch again. We got 45 seconds. We got 45 seconds left in the fight. Foster throwing a 1-2 that misses. But he's still walking down. He's still the man. He's still aggressive. He just throws a wild right hand that misses. De Los Santos can't take advantage of it. Little 1-2 combination by De Los Santos. Foster misses with his 1-2. He pushes De Los Santos back up off of him. This was a better round from De Los Santos. Unless Foster landed a huge punch here with 15 seconds left, we're going to see what's popping. Nice little body shot by De Los Santos. I mean by Foster. I apologize. De Los Santos telling him to come on. You should have had this attitude the last, you dropped a few rounds not having this attitude before, bro. And that's the end of the fight. I'm going to throw my AirPods in so I can hear who they say the winner is, man. I'm going to throw my AirPods in so I can hear who they say the winner is. You understand? I got it. I got De Los Santos coming up just short, though. I got him coming up just short. I got the fight 76-75 for William Foster. That point deduction kept it from being a draw. Let's see what happens with who they pick to win the fight, man. It's a close fight, man. William Foster, I thought he put on. I think he deserves the victory, to be honest with y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Now the key is one of those rounds was real close, right? The third round that I scored for William Foster, that was a round that probably could have went either way. We're gonna see if the judges gave it to De Los Santos. If they gave that round to De Los Santos, I could see it being a draw. But I got Foster winning this fight 76-75. Or if they had De Los Santos winning the fourth round before the ref took a point away, they could have scored that fight 9-9. So it could go a few different ways, but I got a decision victory for Foster is what I'm thinking we're gonna get. They just showing the highlights right now. I think De Los Santos #1. He should have kept going to the body. I also believe that he seemed like he might have a conditioning issue. No way should a professional fighter be tired after the fight. And then you look at these show stats. Hey, they all favor De Los Santos. So we're gonna see what the decision is. I think it was a close fight. I think it was a competitive fight, but I gave it to Foster. He landed more jabs. He landed more power punches. He also landed more body shots. So we about to hear the decision right now. Okay. Damn, okay. Okay, yeah, William Foster got the split decision. I'm about to say, it looked like they were gonna try to rob that dude, bro. I don't know. One of them judges need, man. I ain't saying they need to be fired, but I don't know how they got it 77-74 for De Los Santos. I want to see their scorecard. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I thought that they was gonna have it 77. I don't get that. 77-74 for De Los Santos. How, bro? How, bro? Farhood scored it exactly how I scored it. Man, they might Showtime. Y'all might need to hire me, bro. So damn it, our parlay is messed up. Let me see if I can go get another one going before we get started. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really nothing good, bro. See, they be doing slick stuff like they don't have the whatchamacallit. They don't have the Starling Castillo versus Attar. They don't have that fight up here no more. The only one they got left tonight that you can still bet on is that Luis Nunez fight versus Carlos Areola, and the odds are horrible. The odds are horrible for that one. We might just have to take a little small L today and bounce back next week, man. Let's go to the props. See what the props looking like, man. Yeah, KQ. I'm just having fun, man. Trust me. I have a budget, and I just do what I can do. Nothing more, nothing less. Luis Nunez to win by decision. We got Starling Castillo versus Attar Aronosian next. Let me get this out of my ear because they talking, man. Let me get that out of my ear one time. Y'all be sure to smash the like button as you're in here. Donate to the channel with the Cash App, or you can hit that super chat button, man, for the grind. I appreciate y'all coming through and watching the live. And salute to you, iKarma123. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, Foster deserved that victory. Hey, just because we pick somebody, we keep it real now. We keep it real. They trying to mess up my damn winning percentage, though. And Starling Castillo, man, he was the faster fighter. He had the better counter punches, man. He came out them first 2 rounds. I'm like, shit, all right. This is easy. This gonna be easy work. Man, hell nah. Got that whoop, bro. William Foster, that's like the second, because he was an underdog against a Philly fighter. I forget that dude's name, but he just fought a Philly fighter that he was the underdog against, or he was a lesser known fighter or whatever. And he ended up getting the victory. And they ain't expect him to win. You know what I'm saying? And he pulled that shit out, bro. He pulled that shit out. So, it is what it is. What's going on with my... Let me get back to it. It's tripping right now. Now, what's going on? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, there we go. We back. I don't know what was going on. My stuff started.
Bury the world in ice.
Going out that Lemieux because Canelo can fuck around and sign. No, David Lemieux and Benavidez can fuck around and be in negotiations to sign a contract, and then the WBC will pull some fuck shit like, oh well.
By decision, bro. It's plus 210. You know what I'm saying? I can get a little bread back. Y'all think, man, anybody studied the Luis Nunez versus Chris Arietta fight?
You get what I'm saying?
Well, that's what Durrell said. Durrell said, I want Canelo, I'm retired. I'm like, nigga,
Yeah,
if you don't sit down
there you
somewhere.
go.
Fuck around. That's his homecoming in Mexico, man. Anthony DeRose. They're doing with O'Hara, Fuck it.
Oh, shit, you gonna take Durrell down to Mexico? Damn.
Hey,
Yeah, them
Yo,
cartel boys really
Why
gonna
not?
his
I'm ready
ass
to
up.
cook. First of all, hey, Julius.
why not? Right in
I have
Mexico
a question.
City? Yeah.
No, where he's from. No. You can get his crowd. He got a home base out there. So, but here's the thing, though. How did Caleb Plant not look spectacular with Caleb Truex, where he whooped his ass? Like, yeah, Caleb
Well,
Truex got on a couple,
you
but he was
you
beating the shit out of him. I don't understand this, bro. Like,
you
always like.
forgot
Well, he had a
in
broken
that
hand
fight.
as
Well, you
well.
must have
You
forgot.
forgot in
Like
that
I'm saying,
fight.
that
Go
fight, it
ahead.
wasn't even close. He whooped his ass. He didn't struggle. He didn't, man. Caleb, like, out of respect, Caleb, from Minnesota, respectful gentleman. He's cool, but he didn't like. Caleb Plant won that fight
Plant
clearly,
had a
bro.
broken
Like,
hand that fight, though.
yeah,
Hey,
and he was
and
jabbing the shit out of
also,
him.
what's your name?
And here's the
Pablo,
thing I
right?
understand, Paul. Yeah, here's the thing I don't
Pablo.
understand. It's like now that
I never
you
said
was
that that was a
begging
life or
for the
death
Charlo
fight.
fight, and now it's making it. I don't
Look,
understand, bro. Charlo should have moved up, like, bro. He fought in June. He could have fought in October, November, December at 168. Talk to Suleiman. Suleiman could have been like, okay, we'll give you an interim belt. Then fought Canelo, but I don't know what his
Suleiman
game
is the
got
one
like.
that put his career in this position. Why would he talk to
But listen,
Suleiman?
no. But listen, he could have fought. Now that he's fighting Canelo, what's the excuses now? Now it's like, oh, this and this.
He's
Like,
not
he
fighting
said he
Canelo,
fought
dude.
Canelo.
Yeah, he's
yeah, but
not.
I'm saying, how do you want him to fight Caleb Plant, not Canelo, though? Like, where's that
Oh
energy a
no, I
couple years
want him
ago?
to fight Canelo. Let me say this.
And like I said,
Canelo
bro,
has
like
a
I said,
fight,
whoever
apparently.
wants
Are you
to,
asking me or are you asking just the panel in general?
the panel, everybody, you too, man. You were like, oh, I want to see.
Yeah,
Now
the
it's
reason.
like, damn,
Okay,
maybe
I'm
you
gonna tell
changed.
you the reason why I want to see
And,
Plant versus Charlo, because I feel like that's a good introduction fight
bro,
to
no, bro, let
168.
him make history, man. I
Yeah,
thought the
a guy
American
coming
style,
off a
he can
loss,
go undisputed. Imagine, bro, two
Bro,
brothers. We
Canelo's
never had two
introduction to
brothers go
168
undisputed.
was fucking Rocky
Rocky
Fielding. Let
Fielding. So what are we
Charlo
talking? What are we
fight fucking
saying?
Plant, bro.
What are we
Like,
Hey, I
saying?
just
don't mind it.
chill.
Like I said, bro, Charlo. Like I said, bro, anybody want to bet and Carnelo, drop your cash out, bro. We can bet big money on it, man. I don't run for my bets, bro. I pay up, but shit, I made a lot of money, uh, just from a lot of people on here in the boxing group. But anyways,
Okay.
like I said, bro, Charlo versus Canelo, he'll bring the dog out of Canelo. Canelo will bring the. It's gonna be a good fight. I'm not gonna lie, but I see Canelo, man, closing out the show. But I mean, Charlo, respect
Hey,
though. I
well,
like the.
I was gonna answer your question you asked me about the Truex and Caleb Plant. I never said that Caleb Plant almost lost that fight. He clearly
Yeah,
won the fight. I think he knocked
yeah, hit by
Truex
fastest.
down. But if you watch that fight, now he said that he broke his hand. I never seen him with any pictures of cast or I heard about a surgery. I never saw any of that. I think that was an excuse for that fight getting rough in those middle to late rounds. So see, to me, that showed me that if Canelo put a little pressure on him, not just boxing pressure, but mental pressure, that he would break down. I saw it in the Truex fight. I said, no matter how the fight going, Canelo gonna break him down and stop him. He was in that
Okay,
fight.
yeah.
He struggled. Truex. And another thing, as much as he hit Truex, he never hurt him. So how are you going to beat an elite guy? Even guys that they say can't punch, like Pernell Whitaker, Floyd Mayweather, all those guys. You didn't see guys running and rushing them because they were good body punchers. They was good at making you miss and countering you. Caleb
Nah, he
Plant
did hurt
just want to
Truex.
play
He
it
did
safe,
hurt
bro.
Truex.
Caleb Plant was
Yeah.
playing
Wanna
that fight
play it
safe,
safe.
dude. And I was watching that fight with my dad, and he was boxing him, but then he just like
Who?
just started
Truex,
showing
or-
him way too much respect. And then when I seen that clip of him talking to Plant afterwards, I said, "Oh yeah, of course." He
Man, but
that
it,
fucking
come on,
fight.
bro. It's a gentleman's sport. What do you want him to start saying?
Man,
something
you don't,
about?
you don't
Gentleman's
have
sport.
time to
Gentlemen,
talk
yeah,
when you
see,
fight.
You
that's
don't,
that,
Man,
that's
you
that
don't
old
cheat in a
media
gentleman's
shit.
sport. That
That's
is
that
dog
old
meat.
media
Hey,
HBO
like I
shit
said, D-Hop, you
that
want
fans be falling
undisputed?
for. You don't
Like
have
I
to be
said,
a
bro,
gentleman.
we
Who
went
told you that you
undisputed.
have to be a gentleman?
No, I'm just saying.
Roy
No,
Jones
no,
Jr.
no. Hold on, real
Was
Why
quick.
you mute me,
undisputed.
bro? That's childish. Why
For
you
No,
mute
no,
me,
because
steroids.
I
bro?
was
That's
about to,
childish.
say something real quick. My thing is that whole, you have to be a gentleman thing. Who came up with that? Why are we following that? You don't. If you
Anybody
don't.
on
If you just
steroids is
don't
not a
like the
gentleman.
guy, you don't have to be like,
Oh,
oh, let me be friends with
excuses,
you and
excuses,
take pictures with you and
excuses,
shit.
excuses. Anybody that says they want to kill another man in the ring ain't a gentleman.
Well,
And that's what it is.
hey,
You can die in
like I
Yeah,
the
said,
ring.
anybody
you can
that's
die in the ring.
actually
Hey,
done it,
you can,
anybody that's actually
listen,
done
you
it
can die
isn't
in
a
the ring, but
gentleman.
don't be, bro. You announcing it on the world, that's dumb as shit. If you want to do it,
Stop
you make
trying
it
to
sound good.
deflect. The dude's
Yeah.
on juice
Yeah,
and you're
exactly,
cool with it.
exactly.
Just say
Like
you're
I
okay
said,
with
bro,
it. Just say you're
undisputed.
okay
No, I
with
ain't saying
steroids.
he's still undisputed, bro. He's still
Yeah, he's
undisputed.
Bro,
still a
how
cheater.
in the
You
world can
Take
you
away
tell
the
me he's
steroids and
wrong
he
to say
loses
you
to
want to
Triple
kill a
G.
man, but you
No,
got a
bro. Like
guy
I
who
said,
tested
Take away the
positive for
juice and he can't
steroids?
even beat up
y'all can
Triple
name all
G.
his fighters. He's gonna beat him, line them up. We'll give him like still beat him. But like I said, at the end of the day, y'all discredit him. So I'm not worried. Like I said, bro, he made me some money. Ever since, like I said, since Triple G, I've been betting on him and I always win. So I'm not tripping.
Yeah,
You
a
know that.
dude. Of course, you
And
should
he
bet on
thinks
the
it.
guy who managed to get a draw card in the Mayweather fight.
Of course, right?
My God,
That shit was hilarious.
That's
managed to get
exactly
a
what I bet on
damn
that
draw
Caleb Plant
card.
fight. I
a
said
fight
That
Josh
he
is
was
gonna
lost,
beat
what,
him up.
11 rounds?
He didn't win a
He won
single
the no.
fucking round.
Yeah, he did, bro. Stop.
No, he
capping.
did. What
He
did he
won the first
do? He
round,
didn't do
bro. The
anything.
only
He
no, he
sat
won
there
the
and got
first
beat
round.
the fuck up.
So I can plug
Bro,
it in
so like I
something.
What?
said, bro, it doesn't matter.
And
He
I'm going to
bounced
be out for
back,
15 minutes.
bro.
Come
Look
on
what he
now,
went and
Polo.
accomplished. Kid, a
Look.
loss
Here's the
doesn't
thing. We
define you.
respect your
Listen,
opinion, but
I
Canelo,
respect
he did
yours,
not
but
get
like
no
I
damn
said,
draw in
bro,
that fight.
which
Yeah,
fight?
the Mayweather fight. He got a fucking draw
Oh
card.
yeah, of course he lost, bro. Like he clearly lost, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It makes
Listen,
sense to bet on that guy because clearly he has some political power. Because
yeah,
which rounds did he win in that fucking fight?
the first
That
one
shit
and
is
maybe like
wild. A
Attention,
draw?
wherever it go. Stick this part
yeah,
in.
that was some.
I'm plugging
Yeah,
it in.
that was kind of suspect. I'm not gonna lie, but other than that, like I said, bro, he's bounced back.
He
He
said
proved the
Canelo
world
didn't
he's
even
still
land
winning.
10 clean punches in that fight.
Man,
Bro,
Triple said that.
Somebody in the
Conor
comments.
McGregor only landed 6 fewer punches and he went around 2 rounds less than
Bro,
Canelo.
you're right. But here's the thing, though. You act like
That's just
Mayweather was
crazy.
good. You really think? Hey, listen. You think Mayweather was going to? Mayweather wanted to end that shit. He would have ended in 4 rounds. You know damn well he was playing with McGregor. He was trying to give
Shit,
the
if he
fans.
wanted to end that damn Canelo fight, it looked like he could have did it too.
But shit, bro, that's different. He could have ended it. Hey, same with the Tyson Fury Wilder fight, man. That shit could have ended in round.
I mean, he
7
did.
and
Fury
shit.
did end it. That's what
Another
happened.
Yeah,
another
but other-
situation where you're fighting a juicer, which is why it's dangerous.
Like I said, bro, he beat him. He beat him twice. He beat him the first time, bro. Someone said
That's
that
what
Wilder
happens
was
when you
winning the
fight
first
guys
fight.
who are on the juice,
Listen,
man.
the moment that I heard somebody that be on your live stream said that Wilder was up in the first fight, that's when I knew it, man.
So let me ask you, Polo, as a Canelo fan, diehard Canelo fan, how did you feel the day that the news broke that Canelo Alvarez tested positive for chlamydia?
He said, "Of course not. Couldn't be. No, impossible."
No, I was like, damn. Let's see what happens. I was like, damn. I wanted to see the second Triple G fight. I was kind of like, damn. You fucking man. I was a bit disappointed, but then news came out. He said it. But anyways, like I said, bro, he proved himself. He explained. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it was fucked up, right? It made you think, like,
Yep.
God,
Damn.
can this all be a lie?
Just like that.
The people, the people that failed drug tests are at the top of the sport. Wow, who would have thought?
Yep.
Crazy.
Hey, man.
They're better than everyone.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're just like Lance Armstrong. Oh my God, he's so much better than all the rest of the bikers. I wonder what he's doing. Lo and behold, the entire time.
I feel like boxing as a whole likes to skip over the fact that this actually happened and it's documented. Like, man, like, as much as Canelo gets all these knockouts and look spectacular and I draw all these nice paintings of him and shit, it's still in people's mind that, is this guy on the juice?
Bro,
With Floyd, it was never like that, dude. And that's just crazy.
Hey, like I said, bro. So you're saying this is the first time we've seen someone that tested, and then they're in the. So you're saying this is the first time you've seen it?
No. I just said.
Yeah, hold on, y'all. Yep, it is my first time. This is the first time I've seen somebody get caught up for PEDs, and the sanctioning body upped the dosage.
Man, you're not a real boxing fan, then.
No. Hold on a second, bro. Before you throw that at him, what he said is exactly right. He didn't say he ain't never seen nobody test positive. He said he ain't seen a sanctioning body say, well, it was 4 grams of steroids. No, the threshold has been changed to 12. That's what he's saying, which is true. Because I've seen James Toney, when he went up to heavyweight, test positive. I've seen a lot of guys I never thought that was juicing juice. And I ain't making no excuse for him. You know, Vitaly Klitschko.
Roy Jones Jr.
Roy Jones Jr. We can go on and on with guys that have got caught juicing. Pernell Whitaker. No. Pernell Whitaker was cocaine, bro. Cocaine. It was cocaine.
Yeah,
he was a cokehead.
Same with Mike Tyson. Yeah, we don't call Benavidez a drug cheater because it was cocaine.
It was cocaine. Come on, man.
Yeah, we don't call Benavidez a drug cheater.
Man, now cocaine is legal in Mexico, bro. Come on, man.
Huh?
Pernell Whitaker is not on the list. He didn't. No PEDs. First of all,
how come Benavidez ain't on the list? I saw the list, bro, and Whitaker was
because we really don't look at that as a performance enhancing drug.
How come Benavidez
is a completely different thing than cocaine?
Roy Jones Jr. was got tested, and he stayed.
We just said Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, I just said Roy Jones Jr. I said that first thing.
See, Pablo, I don't blame you. Because you know why? We see this. I see it every single day.
Pablo,
the guy only want to hear what they want to hear. And I feel you, man. I look at the Antonio Brown case, right? In the football. And the coach was saying, because he knew that fans and the media would go with it. So he said, you know what? This guy's crazy. He needs help. But nobody believed anything about what Antonio Brown said until he started releasing text messages. Then Bruce Arians and them guys start saying, oh, okay, well, it happened this way. Same thing in boxing. Every time something like this happened, we try to change the goalpost. We start talking about Canelo juicing. They say, well, you just said, oh, well, Pernell Whitaker name is on the list. You see what I'm saying? You
some random black dude.
I don't know. But no, I saw him on the list.
He's on the list but it's best to ask why they were on the list. It was steroids.
But here's the thing, it was cocaine. It was cocaine. How come Benavidez ain't on the list? That's the thing. So
you just said Pernell Whitaker because it's cocaine.
Because people have changed their perspective on that. That's why Benavidez. That's why Benavidez. Like people have changed their perspective because cocaine doesn't actually enhance your performance. Pernell Whitaker was active wing. Compare that with Benavidez.
That's not true.
Then what did he test positive for? What did he test positive for?
No. You talking about that's and shit. You do. I don't know if you ever boxed or did into a combat. You do a shit online and see how that shit works out for you. Bro.
Well,
I understand cocaine is a stimulant, but it could also hurt your chances of winning the fight because you can't focus. It stifles your vision.
First of all, it numbs the pain. You can't feel. No, I'm telling you, bro. You do online, you'll see that shit help you up.
Well, your reaction time is probably off, and not to mention your vision. Your vision won't be perfect when trying to dodge punches.
And here go another thing about cocaine, bro. You do cocaine. You're not doing that particular drug to try to beat the test. You're doing it because you got a habit. You're not saying, you know what? I need this cocaine so that I could go stronger in sparring for these next 6 weeks, so
Unless
that
you
I
Tyson
can lose
Fury.
this
One of
weight.
the best, one
Right.
one of the greatest soccer players named Maradona. He used to do a line, and that shit helped him. He
Yeah,
admitted to it, and he said, and it's soccer, bro. That's soccer. And
but
I can see what you.
You talking about the guy from Argentina, right?
Yeah, Maradona.
Okay, Maradona. He was a drug addict. The
Yeah,
other guy,
and he even admitted to it. He even
yes,
admitted
he's
to
a
it. I used
drug
to do a
addict.
line,
Yes,
and how good was he? And don't lie, bro. Don't be, because I must,
but
like I said, I played the sport. How did he perform during the time, like in
hey,
his prime?
how
Was
did?
he good?
Let me ask you this: how did Pernell Whitaker perform? Performed pretty good. But guess what?
Yep.
It was a guy, Adrian Broner, when he won his he was already the world champion at 130, right? And Adrian Broner knocked this guy out on an HBO card. And the guy ended up testing, he ended up actually dying, getting killed, I believe, a couple years later. But he had tested positive for cocaine. And Adrian Broner stopped him. The guy admitted that he did a line a night or two before the title fight. And I'm gonna get his name for you so I can tell you, but he got stopped, he got suspended. I think his promoter released him and all that good stuff, man. So his name was Eloy Perez. Eloy
The
Perez.
Colombian dude.
Yeah, no, he was. No, I think Eloy was a Mexican from California. He was a Chicana, and his record was like 23-0, something like that. He got knocked out, and so
yeah, no, you're
so-
right. He died actually like 2 years ago.
he got killed, I believe. So my thing
He
is
was with
this,
the lawyer.
bro. Hey, cocaine didn't help him that night. Why didn't it?
Shit, I know, shit, that's him.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Shit,
Hey,
With recreational drugs, it affects everyone differently. With PEDs, you're most
that
likely
is
going to
true,
get the
though.
same results.
right.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, man. Yeah, like you said, man. It depends. I don't know. How do we know that he sniffed something that wasn't even, like you said, it could have been some other shit. How did you know it wasn't? But like you said, bro, we may never know. But I've heard that it affects everybody different. It makes everybody,
Now, what
Everybody
we
needs to
talking
be on
about? Steroids or
clenbuterol.
cocaine?
Everybody needs to be on clenbuterol. Like if you're thinking about being in the Canelo sweepstakes and you're not using clenbuterol, you're a fucking idiot. You need to be on that
yeah,
shit like
use it,
crazy.
and then that'll be hilarious. They take and they still end up losing. That shit will be hilarious.
Hey,
Like
man.
Duke Cardell
Yeah,
said, what about
make
that
everybody
teeth?
take it.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
just like
Bro,
everybody.
listen. This dude just said Wilder was winning the first fight 8-4. Is this the kind of people you attract, right, Art Man?
he
Someone that
won the
thought
first fight. What now?
8-4, like Wilder was up 8-4. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They cheated Wilder the first fight, but he was losing that fight. That knockout, that was a long count. The two knockouts made a drop, but he wasn't winning that fight. The first Wilder versus Fury fight. How'd you guys score it?
What did Fury
Let's just
do
say
that was
Wilder did
special
better
for
than
the
Canelo
first
in
five
He was giving
rounds?
him. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Fury was
In
winning
the
that fight, but
in
they
the
just
first
cheated
5
Wilder.
rounds, he didn't do anything but throw his hands up like Mikey Garcia on the way back to the corner.
Shit, he was gliding
Right.
on
He
Wilder.
didn't
Hey,
do anything.
but they cheated, bro. But they cheated Wilder though. That was a long ass count though. That shit.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
cheating
which
happens in
fight?
boxing.
The
At
first or the
highest level.
third?
The first. No,
Oh,
the
okay.
first one. They cheated Wilder, bro. I don't know why bro. If he would have knocked out Fury, it would have been a rematch right away. They would have fought again because, like you said, bro, getting knocked out in fights doesn't mean you've seen great trilogies, where fighters get knocked out and then they end up fighting again. So I don't know why they did Wilder like that, man. Fury would have been out
How
Because he
about this? I
black.
don't think Top Rank would have signed Tyson Fury if he had got stopped in that first fight.
Yeah, they would. The Bob Arum wouldn't have invested in Tyson Fury
Yeah,
like that.
he would have. Tyson Fury would have ended up signing with Al Heyman. That's probably what would have happened.
Yeah,
I don't think Tyson Fury would have did all that, but I agree
No,
that
probably
Bob
right.
Arum wouldn't have signed him.
Hey,
Yo,
let me.
speaking of that, Artman, I saw that documentary, man, with the dude from Daniel, whatever his name is.
Oh,
Man,
Kinahan?
that shit's crazy. Bro, Artman.
The murderer.
Yeah,
The narco terrorist.
Drug addict.
allegedly.
I mean, drug
Allegedly.
dealer. Kingpin.
People always talk about crime in Chicago. They need to look at Northern Ireland. That shit is literal fucking warfare, bro.
No doubt.
Yo, Artman, what is Artman doing?
I don't know. He might have went to the damn bathroom. Shit.
Yeah, right there, man.
Man, they shot up that weigh-in, bro. That shit was crazy. And he
Oh yeah, he right
so,
there.
man.
Yeah, that's just wild. You know.
Bro, I watched the whole thing. They're like, we investigating. They're talking about in Spain. I'm like, oh shit,
So
bro.
Polo,
Like,
if you watch that whole thing, you don't think that Tyson Fury and the people, you know, basically robbed Wilder out of the victory?
bro,
You don't think
like
so?
I said, bro, I'm still doing research, but I'm like now I'm starting to believe, bro. At first, I was like,
Doing
man, because
research.
you used to say the craziest story. Yeah, I'm looking into it. Because I got a homeboy out there in Spain. I could, hit him up and say, what. But like I said, bro, I'm trying to look research into it. But man, that shit's crazy though. That
That's why I
dude
was
really
going
is
so
getting
hard
people
on this shit,
back.
because I was like, yo, this is some wild shit. Because it's like,
Yeah, but bro,
this nigga
at
Tyson
first
Fury
we
in
thought
documentaries about the mob and shit. This nigga's an
the
active
mob.
fucking champion. Shit's
Yeah, no,
wild.
but you see, and then you see that part where he took a lot of fighters, and you saw Carl Frampton was in there. You see, Carl Frampton was in documentary because he was getting sued because they
Yep,
took
because
him
Carl
from.
Frampton, they was like, dude, how you buying these Ferraris and shit? And your last check was XYZ.
Yo,
Who
Mm-hmm.
paid
I
for
mean,
this?
and
yeah,
even
Moving that
that,
bro,
yayo.
this ain't
Moving that yayo.
again. This ain't nothing new, man. Look, do you remember? Not only we talk about Sonny Liston and them guys, it was a lot of guys at that time that was doing the same thing for the mob. They were being muscle for the mob. What's the guy? He was getting ready to fight B.J. Saunders, little short, left-handed, southpaw Russian guy or Serbian guy.
BJ
He was
Sanders was
actually,
Russian.
I think he was Russian or he was Eastern European, and he fought for Lou DiBella. He just got out of prison. He ended up doing almost 7 years, I guess. But he was muscle for the mob, and he got stopped when he went to train. They came over and got him. The FBI arrested him, and he ended up having to do time here.
Shit. Dude,
I forget his name.
Yo, hold on.
I can't pronounce his
I
name.
remember that.
Yeah,
That
it was a
in the
little
back of
short
my-
southpaw guy.
Hold on.
I don't even remember this
His,
motherfucker.
his
I
name
remember.
starts
Hey, I
with
have
an
a question,
A.
though.
His last name is a K something. I can't pronounce it.
Yo, hey, how do you pronounce your name? How do you say it? Bro, I was gonna ask you since I've watched about who is Lou DiBella, bro? Like that dude came out of nowhere. Like
You don't know
I
who
he's
Lou
been around-
DiBella is?
Bro,
Well, he used to be the head of HBO. That's how he was in the game. Harvard guy.
Yeah, but then he disappeared.
Yeah, old ass
My
promoter.
time was-
Nah, he
Like,
didn't
Or
disappear. He got
Manager.
he did that thing with when he tried to backdoor Al Heyman in that Deontay Wilder situation.
First fight,
That's it. He kind of got, you know,
he got the
back.
boot.
That was it. Yeah. He became a third world country. He became a second tier promoter, which he was never.
This
he
is
was
the guy.
never
This
that
is
high.
the guy right here. Hold on. I pulled up the article. Give
Yeah.
me 1 second.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard pronouncing that name though, Art man.
I see it. I'm looking at it right now. But it's so crazy that you
It start with an A and a K. Mm-hmm.
Because I wasn't even thinking about this the whole time. This shit's wild, man.
I didn't even know about this motherfucker here.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Hey,
seen
this
story
guy
a
was
while
going around
ago,
beating
but
people up
I didn't
and
really care
stuff
about
for the
Billy Joe
mob.
Saunders.
Yep,
I didn't care
he
about
had a
Billy
title
Joe Saunders.
fight.
I didn't give a fuck.
He was a
Yup.
violent little short guy, but he could
Yeah, so-
fight.
Billy Joe Saunders fight with Avital Kurtzside.
Yep.
Man, what the
Kurtzside.
fuck?
Yep.
Kurtzside called off after a Georgia fighter is arrested.
Georgia, that's right. Uh-huh.
Said
Oh, the
linked to charges related to Russian organized crime.
Absolutely. He was the muscle. He was the muscle. They would send him and he would go beat guys out. Look at him. He was a rough, violent fighter. I'm going to put it to you like this. He would have beat B.J. Saunders years before B.J. would have got beat by Canelo because that little guy would have been hard to keep off. He was a tough, rugged guy. He was tough, man. But
So he ended up fighting Billy Joe Sanders. He got arrested.
Yeah,
he got
locked
arrested.
up.
He ended up doing from that day right there. What year is that? 13, 14, 15? He
And then
just
they
got
talking
out.
about his ass got stabbed up as soon
Yeah.
as he got in the
Damn.
pen.
He did, yeah.
What the
Because
fuck?
Then
because
the
he was
ops,
muscle.
the ops got his ass. They were like, oh,
His ass.
there go that
They beat
nigga
him
right
up.
there. Phone check, homie. Phone check.
Right, they got on
But
the
yeah,
They got on his ass day one. God
Hey.
damn.
but what I'm saying though, D-Hive, this guy was dead into it. He
And
was,
he was
you
in
know, he was putting in work.
Brooklyn, New York with this shit.
Yeah, that's where he fought out of, Brooklyn. And you know, the Russian mob had ties to the area. You know what I'm saying? This guy was putting in work. That's why he got as much time as he did.
You know, this story like this got me looking at Stan Jonas creepy looking ass real funny. And
hey, hey,
Hey,
but
boo,
I
see
could
it, Tev?
that bald head nigga. I'm looking at him like, what the fuck you doing weekends?
Ah, you funny as shit.
yeah, man.
No, I do look weird. You see him? He look like he could muscle somebody. You know, got on his jeans and his little black V-neck and a leather jacket with a pistol. You can see it.
Shit.
His fucking eyes too close together. He got that flat head where it looks like he's hard to knock out.
Oh,
What's going on, man? That's just
Are y'all watching the Showtime card?
yeah, I'm watching.
I'm about to put it
bro.
on right
Yeah.
now.
Man,
Yeah, I'm
this
watching
dude's
it.
about to lose. Hey,
This the first fight was trash, but this fight right here pretty good. This Erosanian dude, he could bomb.
he's about to lose. He's out. Bro, he got dropped 3 times already in the first round.
Yeah, Castillo getting worked over.
Yeah, the Russian guy. My homie told me about him. I'm like, man, speaking of Russian, look at this motherfucker.
Where's this
Aaron.
guy with the yellow hair from? The Dominican
Aaron.
Republic?
Dominican. That's crazy, bro. You know the first dude lost. This dude lost. Damn, bro, it was an all Dominican card, and they about to lose. This about to be the second
What?
fight they.
That
Well,
first fight
William
was
Foster,
trash,
he
to be
William
honest.
Foster's a black dude.
No. He beat the Dominican dude. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
he's
they
from
put it on-
Connecticut.
yeah, but they put it like
He's black.
he's
Oh
been
shit, I didn't even know.
Yeah,
the
William
dude that's
Foster, a
with
black
Benavidez
guy.
promoter.
Light
He got all these
skin.
Dominicans and put them
Yeah.
on his card, but they losing. Like the dude lost, and now this dude's about to lose the fucking fight. It looks
It's
like.
because they're not good matchmakers. They're probably new to the game. They're giving these motherfuckers. They're stepping up too hard. They didn't do,
Fights.
yeah, they didn't do
Well,
the research.
Hey, but you got to understand, Showtime. Hey, they ain't allowing guys to be just putting on showcase fights like that.
That's
know what
true.
I'm
They
saying?
Showtime, and Fox and PBC. They developed the shit out of you. It's
Yes,
fucking
sir.
it's sink or swim in that motherfucker.
That's how they
Yeah.
make they stars, nigga. They put you up in there.
Yeah, like okay, all the undefeateds, y'all scrap it out, and the winner getting an extended contract. The loser got to go to Top Rank.
Yep, exactly. Xavier
That's not true.
Martinez.
Nah,
or fucking DAZN or some shit.
Nah.
Yeah.
nah, that's not true, man. I've seen some matches on PBC that the dude got like 40 losses, and maybe,
Now, how many
maybe,
fights that guy have that fought someone with 40 losses?
Exactly
Think
what
about
their first 3 fights.
Fight.
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
10 fights.
Yeah.
Man, I don't
They
want
ain't
to hear
just-
that, man. They don't. They like I said, but this is them men matchmaking.
I
They
mean,
wanna,
look at
stuff.
yeah.
Bro, look at the work. Look at the work that they're feeding fucking Nico Ali Walsh, and that motherfucker could barely hang.
He barely hang with that
There's-
last dude, and that dude looked like he worked
There-
at fucking Starbucks or something.
Bro, they're literally
Where's
feeding
the
him
hate that you're
fucking.
saying
They're literally feeding him Subway sandwich fucking specialists, and this nigga almost getting his head knocked off, bro. Like, look at that, man. He can't even hang with garbage.
But look, Art. Yep. But
yeah.
Art, man, the reason I brought that guy up, man, is because I believe, and y'all was talking about the Carl Frampton situation, that these guys, if the mob will get behind you and they will have you being muscle, what make you think they won't go and manipulate a fight, manipulate a decision?
Shit, like I said, they
You know
killed
what I
Sonny.
mean?
They killed Sonny Liston. I don't know if Sonny Liston was necessarily a mob situation, but I know the police definitely did it. I think it was more along the lines of a lynching. But if low-level cops can pull that off, organized crime could do fucking anything.
And then they had the motherfucking killer on the documentary.
Mm-hmm.
That shit.
Yeah, I gotta
was
watch
wild,
that
like-
shit, man.
And
But
he
I have a
talking about
question.
some,
So
yeah,
what
people
was-
think
so why
I
did
killed
they
Sonny
kill,
Liston. Why would I do that?
Yo, why did
Wink,
they
wink,
kill Sonny
nigga,
Liston?
fuck
I'm
you.
gonna look into that. Why did they kill him? What was that story about?
Because he was
Because they
about
say
to be
he
one of the
ended up-
most.
one fight he was supposed to lose, and he ended up winning the fight.
Knocking him out.
Sonny Liston was about to be one of the most dominant heavyweight champions in boxing history, and they were like, "Well, while we can get this nigga, while nobody cares about black people, we might as well go ahead." Shit, they tried to do it to Wilder, but he survived.
What do you mean they tried to do it to Wilder?
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro, dude. Come on, Polo. You just talk about you seen the documentary and this shit, bro. You know how these people get down.
Recently, I was like, damn.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Did y'all see inside of his fucking head?
And then people want to act like that shit don't even exist, bro. I'm like,
what's up,
here's the thing, though.
I can see
What
it.
I don't understand.
What's good, Julius? What's good, D?
I'm not gonna lie,
What's up, Polo?
I
What's
was
up, Carl?
going for Wilder, and I was like, damn. But I see in Fury, I was like, fuck. I feel like some shit's good. So that's why.
What's good, Art? How you
Why
doing?
did Fury go with?
Hold on. My
Scott?
dude Polo talking. Let me hear.
Why didn't he get a different coach, bro? I said get Abel Sanchez, get everyone else. Why did he go with Malik Scott? Bro, he needed to do.
Nigga,
like
it wasn't even just about the coach, bro. You know the whole circumstance. When have you ever seen a boxer team go to the fucking where they lay out the gloves, and off the bat the commission says we don't give a fuck what you're talking about. The gloves are approved. And the gloves look hella fucking floppy. They already got the shit cut open. Like, and just in case he says this, you can see these fucked up insides. Don't worry, all the gloves look like this. Like, and also never no shit like that, bro. The commission was fucking, bro. Come on, man.
And also with Abel Sanchez didn't do nothing with Dominic Brazil to reform him. He got his ass whipped by Otto Wallen. Only reason why Otto Wallen.
Bro, listen. You can't compare Dominic Brazil. Look, he had that one Russian at cruiserweight. He was a monster.
Gassiev?
Yeah, he's a fucking beast, man. Don't like.
No, that's fine, but he lost to Usyk and he ain't making no noise as a heavyweight, bro.
Bro, because he's been getting. I think he has some sick. Nah,
he ain't making no noise as a heavyweight.
Bro, he just like I said, bro. He's getting up there.
He should be fighting Hergovic since nobody want to fight that motherfucker there. Why haven't Gassiev been running his mouth at heavyweight? He been fighting nobody.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna say, bro, he needed to
skip that part.
Fury like he did Marcus. No, we were talking about the Wilder Fury. You saw how they robbed Marcus the last two fights. He needed to do Fury like Marcus at Pac-Man, just sleeping quiet. Then they could count until 30. Wilder ain't getting up.
What happened with Wilder sleep Fury? You just stated that, nigga.
But bro, he didn't sleep him like.
You
Marcus
see what happened? He
slept
him, and then the ref still allowed him to get up.
Yeah, exactly.
Still allowed him to get up. You know that,
I'm glad Polo brought that up. The Marquez Pacquiao fight, because that's the only way you're gonna beat people like Canelo and Fury now. The people that are super connected, the only way to beat them is to land some Marquez or Tank Davis like uppercut and put them out for 10 fucking minutes to where they can't survive any possible count.
Yeah, that's the only way you can beat Canelo now.
Legitimate. Okay, like I said, we want to go, but come on, man, like you.
Ain't no come on, Polo. You don't think it's weird that I'm telling you, every Canelo fight that he has, they always ask his opponent. So, what do you think about the judges and the scorecards? Like, this is like a normal thing for everybody. Like, we all gotta accept the fact that no matter what, even if you win it, the judge is gonna rob your ass. They ask every Canelo opponent that. Everyone.
Shit, like I said, bro. You know, boxing. There's been questions, not just with Canelo, bro. I don't know, you use Canelo, but we've seen last year a couple questionable decisions. We saw that, Tony Harrison Charlo fight that was kind of questionable. We saw the Castaño versus the Charlo at 154. We saw
the Valdez Conceição.
That shit was a draw, bro. That shit was a draw.
No, that was a draw though. This motherfucker here. All right.
That shit was a draw.
Look at the punch statistics.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. Hold up.
Remember, we don't score fights based on stats, though. What happens if we don't score fights based on the stats, like you said?
Hey, Polo. I'm gonna just say this. When have you seen somebody get their ass whooped like Mayweather beat Canelo, and they get a card on? This is against Mayweather, Canelo got a card on the Mayweather fight, and you saw what happened in that fight. You couldn't even really find a round, maybe to get Canelo.
He won the first round, but he won.
This isn't even no hate.
The first
round. This isn't even no hate, bro. But how do you get a card?
That's what I'm
with
saying,
that type
bro.
of ass whooping? That doesn't make any sense. They removed that lady from judging for a while as well.
Right.
So
like I said, bro,
it's not just I'm not making this up. I'm not trying to
I understand where you're coming from,
don't
bro.
hate or nothing.
Like, damn. Like I said, bro,
I'll be
it's
following.
questionable, decisions in boxing, bro. Like,
Oh no,
I can go.
of course, there's been a lot of questionable decisions. We can go on and on about it, but like that's
Yeah,
just
that
one
shit
point that I
was
want to
kind
bring up.
of
Like
yeah. That like I said,
corruption,
bro, that was kind of like shit. I don't know what
but
the fuck.
And
it's
it
not
just
just Canelo.
the
It's
whole
not just
Canelo,
Canelo.
the
It's
whole Canelo aura is just funny style, man. Because don't get it twisted, he's a good boxer, but it's like you can tell people make a lot of money off this guy, so they're doing things that's gonna work in his favor, like the franchise belt, bro. That shit is wild. Like
Mhm.
how your mandatory disappear because a fake belt come out of nowhere, and that's what makes me feel like, man, you sure them people ain't involved? Hmm.
Nah,
But hey, but if
the
you look at
cartel
the
probably
fighter,
don't like
what's
Canelo
crazy
that
though?
much, but I know it's the
What's
WBC.
crazy? I read some of it that apparently when you get that, bro, you can challenge any a champion, any division that has it, as long as it's 36. So technically, Canelo could go up to Brisbane and fight Rivas if he wanted to.
It,
So I
you
mean,
can
if
go
it
to
does
the
make
heavyweight
it
and
up,
try to challenge the heavyweight champion.
you
yeah,
think we
he
haven't talked
could do
about him
that.
going to Bridgerweight? We've talked about it.
No, but I don't think he's gonna go to heavyweight. And like I said, bro, he'll probably fuck around maybe at Bridgeway heavyweight. Nah, like you said, bro, he'll probably fuck around and go to Bridgeway because Bridgeweight's like 215. He'll probably 300 to 200 or something. Then yeah,
Usyk
but
said he
heavyweight
won't
will be
smoke at cruiserweight, so I'm down for
bro.
that.
Usyk is talking at his ass. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
was just
come on,
saying,
let's
like,
go.
bro, it's
I'm
actually
down for
no, it's
Canelo
actually
versus
And you
Usyk
know
at
why it's
cruiser.
not going
no
to
with
work?
the
Because they're going to want
Bridgeway. It makes sense because think
Usyk to
about it. If
go
you're a
to
cruiserweight,
190.
listen,
Nah,
bro.
they're gonna
No,
make it
bro,
180
listen.
for Usyk's ass.
No, listen. How's the Bridgerweight dumb, bro? If you're coming from cruiserweight and you're jumping, hey, that's a big jump. So why you call me
Oh
an
my
idiot, bro?
Oh
God.
What the
Come
my
fuck
on,
is this,
god,
Prod.
bro?
Clark coming
Bro,
in
why you getting on
super
his
Hey
hard.
level?
man,
Yeah,
Bro,
get
to
that
shut
shit
your
start
fat
this,
respected,
ass up,
man.
Prod.
Listen,
bro.
we not.
Bro, shut your fat ass up, bro. You fat as shit, bro. You probably got no neck.
Oh
Bro,
shit.
listen, bro. You got no
Finna
fucking
start
neck.
this,
I don't know
man.
what's up with you, bro.
Clark came in
You over
with
here talking
shooting,
at me.
man. He
Your
came in
ass
with
was
the clip
actually,
loaded.
Come
bro.
on,
Shit.
man. The
Bro, you wouldn't do shit.
Oh
Oh my
You
God.
ain't
god.
Come
shit,
on,
bro.
man.
Oh,
You
Prod.
fake
Why
as
why
fuck,
you
excuse
bro.
gotta
me.
Let me know.
why y'all gotta turn this shit to
Calm
Vargas
Bro,
down,
you
calm
versus
called me an
down.
idiot, bro.
Zepeda,
Like I
man?
let that shit slide down. Fuck you,
yeah,
bro.
I'm too
man.
That
drunk for this
shit.
conversation. Y'all need to
Listen, that's why.
relax.
Right.
Come
No,
Hold
on,
on,
that's
hold
why.
on,
man.
hold on.
I'm about to
Turn this
Uh
into
I'm about
no
to spill my drink over
boxing
here.
match.
hey. We just having a boxing conversation, man.
Bro,
You
he
gotta
called me an
gang up
idiot,
on my
bro.
dude Polo
How many
like
times
that,
he called
bro.
me an idiot? I let that shit
We just
slide,
talking
but I'm
boxing,
like,
bro. Just
yeah, but
just
bro,
Oh.
keep it
he's calling
respectful,
me.
man.
Yeah, he called me an idiot first. How many times has he called me an idiot and then I let it slide? Now I'm like,
Yeah,
now I just
I
start
know
letting it.
that. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Art,
just saying. Come
Art
on,
man
Prod.
trying to regulate on your behalf, Polo. Let him do it.
Thank
I'm
you,
just
bro. Like
saying.
I'm
Come on,
saying,
man.
I ignored it last time. He was calling me an idiot a couple times. I'm like, you know what? I'm up. But then this time it's like, man, he got me in a bad day. I'm already pissed out. So like, but
That,
I feel you.
that
Like I'm
shit
gonna
was
just
funny as fuck. Clark came in out of nowhere. I was like, oh god, what the fuck is going on?
Y'all
no. I'm
can't be
just saying.
starting
Here's the
this,
thing,
man. You
though.
know what y'all saying?
You're
Y'all sound
saying your
like two brothers
opinion,
arguing.
and
Every time.
yeah, but I was saying that I think with the cruiserweight, I think cruiserweight is a good division because I'm not gonna lie, coming from cruiserweight all the way to heavyweight is a big jump. What do you guys think about the cruiserweight? Like
I think it's
imagine
a
like
good
a guy
idea.
like
I
Balder
think
could dominate and go undisputed. That's what I'm saying. But I got called an idiot, but
I
you
don't
got the
think
bigger picture.
I don't think it's a terrible idea, but I do think that number one, all the other sanctioning bodies would need to adopt it, and number two, I think that pretty much all the weight classes below super bantamweight need to be fucking eliminated in order because the people are talking about too many belts and stuff. And I think a lot of those weight divisions that don't even get a lot of internet, like a lot of American attention or international attention, I think that they should pretty much be consolidated because, like you just said,
Well,
Wilder's almost a cruiserweight, and he's fighting people with 30, 40 pounds on him. So I think Bridgerweight is actually a good idea. It's a good introduction to heavyweight, to be
well,
honest.
I'm gonna say this,
Yeah,
man. I think that
because
I
look
don't
at
think
Tyson
that they
Fury,
should
bro. To be
eliminate
honest,
every weight class under 122. I will say
nah,
everything
that's
under
fair.
112. So make it 112 and up. And as
Well,
far as
Nah,
the
bro.
cruiserweight,
I don't think there's that many classes under 112. I think it's like
yeah, it's two.
one.
It's
Oh, okay,
105 and 108. You could just
okay.
make them all 112, 112-pound fighters. And I think the cruiserweight division, you don't have to have Bridgewater. We can make the cruiserweight 220. You get what I'm
That's fair.
saying?
That's
Yeah,
fair.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And then you ain't got to have the bridge weight. You can just
Right.
have them all cruiserweights, you
And
know?
people brought this up after that Wilder Fury fight. They're like, is Tyson Fury weight should be a different weight class.
No,
Super heavy.
like a super heavy.
Super
Yeah.
heavyweight.
that's the amateurs. I don't believe
Because in
I'ma
the
tell you
UFC, I
why.
think they have super heavyweight.
Yeah, they have.
They eliminated.
Yeah, they eliminated
though.
that. I don't
Oh,
think
they
I
that.
got
don't
rid
agree
of
with
shit.
that. I don't.
Yeah, I
agree
don't
with that,
think
bro,
you should have a
because-
super heavyweight division because if we look at it, how many fighters are all coming in at 275? And
I think it should be 250 plus. You go to super heavy.
Joshua Reed.
Yeah, it
There's a
should be
couple.
250. It shouldn't be 270. That's a
Yeah,
start.
like
It should be
250 and above. You should go to super heavy, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
well,
But
So-
here's the thing, bro. I don't agree with you eliminating the weight class. I feel like we should keep it how it is. More belts, more competition. I don't see anything wrong with it. If anything,
Because they're over there wasting time. It's just a bunch of midget slap boxing. Like nobody's looking at that shit.
No knockouts.
Bro, yes,
all
they
fucking.
do. Bro, come on, man.
Nobody's
all
watching that.
Well, the thing is that
no power.
Nah, you're just
consolidate. You can
small and
Hold
like
up,
I said,
hold
bro,
up.
you guys don't see.
let me say this. Hold up. You can consolidate it from 105 to 112. That's not that many pounds. It's not like these dudes
Right.
rehydrated in the
right.
160.
A fucking chicken
so-
sandwich away from each class. Like, come on.
Right, I
Like,
agree.
I'm double away from that weight, you know.
But hey, man, I'm gonna say
26.
something. Art, man, I'm
Because
gonna
it's not
say
that many dudes that can get to 112. You know, it's not that many dudes that are just naturally small like that. That's why there are not that many fighters in those divisions.
Fucking,
Guys like
Yeah,
Hamilton
so-
are pretty rare in our community. Let's be real.
Yeah.
To be
I'm-
boxers.
yeah,
Yeah, guys
testosterone
like the
deprived
Lean are
ass
pretty rare.
Y'all hating on the
motherfuckers.
small dudes, man. If there was an American out there that was good, y'all would be like, yep, but man.
Stephen Fulton is a unified champion
Hold on,
down there. What you talking
it's
about?
been
At
a
122.
ton of
122, I'm
American
talking about.
fighters that were great fighters that was a 112 and below, but it's not that many
Name 'em, name 'em,
great fighters
name 'em.
of any weight class. That's
Michael
I mean
Crawford,
any
I remember
nationality.
was-
Say that again.
Fulton's at 122.
Well,
I'm talking
maybe
about
you know
Well-
the Mexicans and the Asians are that small,
Well-
but like you know, like Americans aren't that small. Let's be real.
Yeah,
That's true,
it's
that is
just
true.
been
There's
a few,
rare.
but it's been a couple.
We ain't that
Like-
small with damn Taco Bell fucking chicken wings coming around here.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm about to get
and-
some right now, bro. Might as well I'm about
Yeah,
to-
them shits are disgusting.
I
But
ain't,
even
I ain't
even
never touching that shit.
I haven't eaten Taco Bell in like a decade. But even if there were Americans down there, I still really wouldn't be that interested because the thing, like I
Right,
said, it's not about nationality. It's about because of how small they are and their leverage. It's hard to differentiate styles, and because they're around the same size, knockouts are difficult to come by unless you're an anomaly like Inoue or Donaire or somebody like that.
Ramon Gonzalez, Gallo, sure. Come on, man. Like I said, I watched
Ramon
I think-
Gonzalez.
and I've noticed. Ramon
Chocolito,
Gonzalez,
huh?
geez. Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard he's
Chocolatito.
fought-
Him and Estrada are
but
punching
you
each
gotta
other
look
a
at that,
thousand
man.
fucking
That dude
times
has
and doing
fought-
no damage.
That dude has fought the who's who of those divisions, bro. I mean, right now he's on the pound for pound list. You know, besides he did beat that one dude, like his victory before he fought.
Well, he was on the pound for pound list ahead of Andre Ward, so
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna tell you
saying
this:
at one time.
his resume, bro, in weight
Chocolito,
division. He'll
Chocolito
probably
last 7
3-2,
fights, he 4-3. How is he still in any conversation we having?
But listen,
That's what I'm trying to
I ain't
figure
trying
out.
to be funny, man.
The man's a
Just being
four-time
honest.
division champ. Bro, look at his resume. Look at what he's accomplished, man. You can't hate on that man. He's not on pound for
Bro,
pound.
but he's never
nobody's hating on him. It's just
he's
it's
never
the
ahead of
visibility.
Wars
Is
in
it
any
really gonna be there?
conversation.
Maybe
But he's fighting the who's who of who. Like I said, bro.
Who-
He fought the man.
who-
Exactly, the who's who of who. Like,
Who is
exactly,
who's
fucking who.
Gallo,
He fought the rugby side twice and got laid the
Come on
fuck
now,
out.
Come on, man. You got it, man. You
Hey,
gotta
but
do
hold
your
on,
research.
bro.
and the thing is
Y'all
that
ain't-
certain B-side beat him twice and he didn't get on the pound. He wasn't the number one pound.
No,
for pound.
He ain't get
I'm
no
not
He
gonna
fucking
wasn't
look.
even in
credit.
the pound for pound conversation.
Man,
Hey,
y'all
No,
haters,
we don't even talk
man.
about him.
Y'all some haters.
Hey, look,
man.
bro.
And it's not
Since you
even
brought
hate.
him
It's just
up,
like, come on now.
Nah,
I'm gonna look up his record, right? So I want to
Yeah.
see who's who that you said now.
Oh,
You said the
shit.
who's
Carlos
who.
Quadras.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
Carlos Estrada's that's man. You're not a.
I'm,
Like I said, you're not a dog.
I've only heard of maybe 4 or 5 fighters that he fought that I had heard of. The
Exactly.
guy that
Got you.
knocked
No,
him
but
out.
listen, bro.
And they all fight
Hold
each
on a
other.
second, I'm just saying.
They
Hold on
all
a second.
fight
I'll
each
let
other.
you
Like, let's
talk.
be real.
Opinion, bro. Like I
Be
said,
Hey,
real.
Pablo,
Are
I'll
you
let
gonna
you
look
talk.
at somebody that
Pablo, I'll let you talk,
hold
bro.
up.
I'll let you talk.
Mario, Ramon Gonzalez.
Hey, Julius.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you gonna look at somebody that's like 105, 108, and be like, man, this is the number one fighter in the world, the pound for pound number one in the world? Like, get the fuck out of
Absolutely. Hey, listen, man.
Put his ass in a fucking suitcase.
That's your opinion, but that's your opinion. To me,
Okay, in my earlier
It
days,
is my
right?
opinion.
In my earlier days,
Like I
right?
said, your opinion. I got my opinion.
Hey, well,
Alberto
Pablo,
Gonzalez
let me.
was on there. Benito Lopez was on the pound for pound.
Okay, let me talk
And
about.
those
Let
are
me
great
talk
fighters.
about
Like, not
Ricardo
being wrong,
Lopez.
they're great fighters.
Let Julius get it off. Let Julius get it off.
Okay.
He don't want you to examine the resume.
No, he ain't gonna let me talk.
Yeah,
Hold up, Polo. Let Julius cook real quick. Let him cook real quick.
Oh shit!
All right.
Go ahead,
I can
Julius.
talk
Go ahead.
about Ricardo Lopez. He was a great 108-pound fighter. 105 he started. But it was a guy at 112 at that time called Mark Too Sharp Johnson, right? He never talked about or fought him. Now, Rosendo Alvarez, which was a decent fighter, he went life and death with him 2 or 3 times. So that gave me an idea how that fight would have went. Chocolito, look, bro, I've only heard about 4 guys that he fought. And we up here talking about it. And again, he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 and 3. His last 7 fights, he got stopped. And how about this? He lost his last fight last year in March. Like, move up. I'm just saying, like if you want to be noticed at this stage of the game, nobody even talking about you, but you staying there because listen, he's an HBO. He's an HBO phenomenon. He's a Eddie Hearn.
He's an HBO hype machine, like Triple
He's
G.
a hype. And listen, I've heard Breadman, Stephen Edwards talk about him. I respect what Stephen Edwards talks. I respect Breadman, but let me say this though, man. You know what's so funny? Is that people get into this thing of listening to other people talk about folks, and then they blow them up. He was like, "Oh my God, look at Chocolito, the way he throw and
bro,
he's so dynamic with his punches, and he can do this and he can do that." And then I look and he getting knocked out, or he like, what is that? No, I get it, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
This man got his
You
Well, the thing is that a lot of dudes think that, like, hold up.
Let him finish, Polo.
Hey, let me say this, man. The guy fought about 20 to 25, literally 25 to 30 people you've never heard of. And their records are all over the place that make you know that these are journeymen, right? Now, the first real name he ever fought was in 2015. He fought Brian Valorian. I've heard of him. Olympian from Hawaii. Good win. Then he beat Carlos Cardruas. I've heard of him. Yep. Good win. He won a decision. And then he got beat. So I don't see all this, greatness coming from
you gotta go back on me.
And keep in mind, nobody was talking about Sarungbi side.
Francisco Rodriguez, beat
Nobody was talking about Sarungbi side when Chocolatito lost him. Nobody was talking about it.
Look at this.
Yeah.
You got Jermell Charlo. Hold up. You got Jermell Charlo, who's fought the who's who in his division. He's on his way to be undisputed. Like, look at his resume. Gabe Rosado, Tony 10. Harrison, Jason Rosario.
No, he shouldn't be on the phone.
John Jackson. He's fought a whole bunch of dudes. Austin Trout.
Yeah.
And if he wins his next fight, he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Is that
I think he did okay.
A lot of these the propaganda. Hold up. Everybody, hold up. Polo,
Go ahead, Alan.
Hold up. The propaganda machine will tell you that the 154-pound division is a weak division. But they'll prop Canelo up for fighting the undisputed at 168, a division that we know is not stacked. The only reason why they say the 154-pound division isn't stacked because all the fighters over there are at PBC. But you look at the talent, just the skills of those guys. Everybody hits pretty much. Everybody hits hard. Everybody's skilled. You know, everybody's fought the who's who of that division. That's how a division should be. It's the same with 147. The only outlaw at 147 is Bud Crawford. And the reason why 147, 154 gets hated on is because all the fighters are PBC, and they mix it up. So a lot of those dudes' resumes, when it's all said and done, you're gonna look at who's who of that division and look at everybody who's fought who, and they'd be like, damn, these dudes, they fought some great fighters, man. You know, Danny Garcia fought Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Earl Spence. John Porter fought pretty much everybody. Earl Spence is on his way to get. The only person that Earl Spence has, two people that Earl Spence hasn't really fought yet is Bud and Keith Thurman. We know why he isn't fighting Keith Thurman, and Bud Crawford's on the way, hopefully. So a lot of these dudes are the ones that are getting disrespected. I know he's gonna beat the shit out of Thurman if they ever fight, but they're not getting the respect that they deserve.
Hey, the guy that says Cozy Rito.
He hit that shit on the head with the politics. Yeah, that's facts.
It's
but the thing is that this is just a take away from Chocolatito and what was it, Juan Francisco Estrada and everything. But you can just look at that. Why didn't Sir and B-Side get a spot on the pound for pound list after beating both Juan Francisco Estrada, I believe, and Chocolatito?
He did get a spot on some minor pound for pound lists, but not the major ones. After he beat Chocolatito, they were talking about Chocolatito's career more than they were talking about Sorung besides supremacy. He was never fucking acknowledged.
They ran that back.
Hold on, didn't he just
and he knocked his ass out in the next fight?
He got knocked unconscious, right?
Yeah, he was down. He was smoked.
Unconscious.
Look, man. Chocolatito lost, and then he ran it back with Sorung beside the second fight, and he smoked his ass.
Yeah, hey, look, man. I like I said, I be respecting Brad, man, and some of these guys, and you know what I'm saying, and the guy that that D-Hive that was debating you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna say this, man, about that. These guys be real funny though. There are people that I see on Twitter, right, and they can be black, and this is why I tell people don't put all black people into the same category, because here's one. It be guys, they'll know something isn't a fact. They'll know something is some crap. They'll agree with it, even if it's going against black. They'll always go against black people just so they can have a certain group.
Yep, Julius.
So that they can get on certain shows and be friendly with certain people, and they'll be the token black guy.
It's just for life, and it's funny because most of these
dudes,
people,
when you think about it, a lot of those dudes, they don't know as much as they portray. Just because you got in the way on your pound for pound and stuff like that, like motherfuckers will think just because you don't like the smaller weight divisions, oh, you don't know boxing. Like, who gives a fuck, man? I like in the way. I like the but the thing is that
I said, he said,
yeah, like hold on,
he don't know what's his name at fucking 105 pounds.
Oh yeah, because you don't know CP knockout fresh mark. Yeah, because you don't watch that fucking fight at Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. when you're on your way to fucking work. You don't know boxing. Man, shut the fuck up. I can't stand those people. They really think that they're fucking boxing experts because
like
they know
the superior boxer. Like, bro.
Yeah, because you remember Naoya Inoue's first 6 fights. Man, shut the fuck up. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody fucking cares.
Right.
Real boxing fans that pay real fucking money want to see that son of a bitch move up and get some legitimate smoke. We don't care. Fucking loses, but we're tired of seeing people that he's clearly bigger than. He's clearly bigger than these motherfuckers, man.
Oh, what you say, Art, man?
I don't know if you've seen on Twitter, but they got pissed off when I said, man, I'm tired of this shit. Fucking Adui fighting his cousins and shit.
Yeah,
man,
dude. Fucking sperm weights.
Fucking our man's racist.
Jerking their dicks off over Kazuka Ioka and Jerwin Anka house. Like, bro, nobody gives a fuck.
Hey, Art man.
They love to throw around racism.
Art man, I be talking that same crap, man. Like they be talking to me about, over there in Japan, a lot of the guys be going by the gym name. They don't even use their real name. They be named after a gym.
Yeah, even they know they don't matter.
And Iona beat these guys, and people be jumping up and down. Oh, he stopped this guy. He knocked him down 9 times, and this and that. I'm like, man, he fought nobody, bro.
Who the fuck
Come
is
on,
this
man.
guy?
And look,
But
And it looked like
and listen,
you gotta
they
give
care
away
so
Spence,
much
though.
about him, right? That Top Rank don't even air his fights. They
Well,
don't
he
even
has
air
a
that crap.
No,
well, some
but
dude. Well,
listen,
some
I
dude.
really like.
He has a
I
co-promotional
really
deal.
fuck with
Hold on
Inoue.
one second.
No,
I
here's
really
the thing,
fuck
though.
with
What
Inoue.
is your
I
critique?
really like Inoue.
Hold on, too
I
many
really
people
want to
talking.
see him get
Too
some
many
more
people talking.
smoke.
What's going on? Who's talking first?
Alan, go ahead. I
I'll
stopped
talk
talking.
first. I said I really like Inoue. I really want to see Inoue in there with some smoke, though. You know, Donaire gave him a really good fight, and
Broke
Donaire
his
is,
jaw.
you know, past his prime. Let's be real.
His eye socket.
You know,
Eye socket. Excuse me. Worse.
Yeah.
Nah, real
Shit, but it's
shit.
a need to the
you
nerve.
know, let him
Man,
put
well,
him
Julius,
put him
he's
in there
not
with
your
Stephen
opponent.
Fulton. Put him in there with like Dane Moran and MJ. Put him in there with those guys. I think Fulton will whoop his ass. Like, I'm gonna be real with
Nah,
you.
I
I
don't
think
think so.
Fulton.
I'm gonna be honest.
I think Fulton will
I
whoop
like
his ass,
Fulton,
but
but nah,
we gotta see that. You know, we gotta see
That-
that. And dudes will talk about, well, you hold up. Dudes will talk about, well, you know, y'all just want to see Inoue lose. Like, no, if you believe in Inoue, like I believe in Inoue, you put him in there with these dogs, these guys that are just as big as him, just
Bro,
as skilled as him,
to
hit as
somebody on
hard
the
as him.
outside looking in, to me it looked like Inoue fought the same person since fighting Donaire. I'm gonna keep it 100. It looked like he just going through the same training camp just to fight the same dude over and over.
Our man, that's
And it don't
racist.
help.
That's racist.
Don't
I don't
help
care.
that he's
I
not
don't
getting
care.
promoted by
I don't
Top
care.
Rank.
Well, it's a co-promotional deal because he only signed a partial deal with Top Rank so he can have access to both markets. Some motherfucker on Twitter thought I didn't know that. The point is that they have no problem sharing him because not only do they get a discount, but they know he's not going to be some big star over here. He's not. They just look, dude. If Top Rank couldn't make a real star out of Better BF, they're not going to do it with fucking Inoue. And keep in mind, when I say I want to see Inoue move up, I honestly think that he has what it takes to beat Fulton and beat MJ. I'm not saying he does, even though I think he'll probably beat up MJ, but I'm saying that it's a 50-50. And those are fights that'll be interesting and more people will actually watch.
Yeah. Art, man, can I jump in here for a second, Art, man? And I'm sorry, guys, I got to bring this subject up, right? And the guy that I'm going to say this, I'm not necessarily talking trash about him. I'm just gonna make a statement he made to show you how people either fall for the, you know, for anything, or they just don't know what they think they know about boxing. It was a clip up of Canelo punching Triple G, right? And a guy said, "Man, Triple G got the best chin I've seen in the last 20-some years, right?"
Oh my fucking god!
Now let me ask this question. I haven't seen, and I like Triple G. I ain't seen Triple G fight no punchers. But see, this is when somebody put a narrative out there, people just fall for any type of narrative, and that's what we talking about with Ione, with Chocolito, and guys like that, man. We're basically
Jaime
Munguia, exactly. A guy
But
that
you
the
guys,
British guy beat him all around the ring.
In the same sense, Julius, they'll shit on Earl Spence, they'll shit on Deontay Wilder, they'll shit on Shakur Speaks, and they'll shit on Devin Haney.
Man, they'll shit on both Carlos.
That's why I sent Art Man the picture of Canelo cussing and drunk as a skunk. It wasn't because I got a problem with him drinking. That guy could drink all he wants to. I ain't have no problem with him being pissy drunk. All I'm saying is that when Earl Spence or Tank Davis is drunk, or if Broner is drunk, it's an issue. When Canelo is drunk, he's having fun.
Viva la Mexico! Yeah,
Canelo got 3 kids by 3 different women, and nobody talking about it. He got baby mamas all over the place.
What were you gonna say, Pablo?
Fucking Earl Spence, AB baby mamas, and all types of shit. Charles baby mama, they talk about all that shit.
And Canelo had a baby mama drama too. But go ahead, Pablo.
He got 3 of them bitches.
Question though, bro. Listen to this. So as a man, so when do we care what another man got like with baby mamas? I'm just saying that right now. That's something
we shouldn't, and that's what I was saying.
I don't know.
That's what I was trying to
put through. You guys follow. I don't pay attention to none of that. But here's the thing, though. The only reason I've seen where people shit on Spence was the day that He drove drunk, like I said, bro. You know, he was driving
Right.
drunk.
They
He
saw him
hurt.
before that,
This
Polo.
happened
Killed
before
himself.
he drove
No, I
drunk.
didn't hear shit. But here's the thing, bro. If you're like
No, to
Canelo was
the I'm telling you, as some like
bro.
listen, Polo.
Listen,
There's somebody that's seen this stuff. Like when he was hanging out with AB and Tank, they told him don't hang out with those guys. Those guys are thugs or they live a certain lifestyle. Don't hang out with those guys. You know, you need to stay humble, Spence. And you can go to Shakur Stevenson tweet. He tweeted like a few days ago, I think. Shakur was popping his shit. He was talking his shit. You know, and he was just like, you need to be humble. You need to stay humble. Why are y'all only telling black fighters that they need to be humble? You know what that really means? That means, you know, be quiet, nigga. You're getting too confident. Be quiet. You know, you shouldn't be able to talk like this. They want you to play this humble, this docile.
They want you to kneel down like Bud.
They want you to be like AJ.
And the thing is that
they want you to be like
Andre
AJ.
Ward didn't really talk that much.
They want you to be like Bud with
They didn't really
Aram.
talk that much. They don't like that. They don't like that. You know? And one more thing. They don't like you when you're confident.
For a second.
Okay, go ahead, Croc.
yeah, I was about to finish, but go ahead.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. The world is watching. Stay focused. 30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned. First blood. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Right.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Executed. You miscalculated.
No one gives a fuck about what Lomachenko talking about because he barely speaks fucking English. That's off top. He goes in there with that Busluski. It's like, nah, nigga, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares.
It's not just boxing. You see it all in all other sports. They don't like that cocky.
You see it in business.
Yeah,
They ain't like Cam
when
Newton being cocky.
Like, look at Robert F. Smith. Robert F. Smith has been a hedge fund financier and a finance giant for 30 plus years. All of a sudden, he decides to pay off all of the student loan debt for a graduating class in Morehouse IRS audit. What the fuck? Out of bumfuck nowhere,
Shout
IRS
out to
full-scale
Robert
audit.
Smith too, man. Shout out to Robert Smith.
Yeah,
Wait. Say that story again. 'Cause I ain't hear
basically,
this.
yeah. Robert F. Smith is currently a hedge fund. He's a hedge fund giant. I think the largest black-owned. Yeah, he's a black billionaire in the United States. One of the only ones, and definitely I think one of the only ones in finance. He's one of the largest hedge. Well, he's one of the. He's a hedge fund giant and a former corporate CEO. He paid off all of the students, and keep in mind the reason why I say this is because he's someone that has to answer to the IRS and SEC a bunch of times, but has never had a large-scale investigation, I believe, in his career. He paid off all of the student loans for a graduating class in Morehouse. The moment he does that, all of a sudden that triggers an IRS audit. This man on paper is worth billions of dollars. He's been in finance. He's worth billions of dollars. He's been in finance his entire career, from graduating college up until now. And all of a sudden, Yeah, and all of a sudden the IRS decides to investigate him. It's like, why would he not have the money to do that? He's been giving away money to all types of people. The moment he decides to give some money to some black people, all of a sudden it's we need to look into that. What's going on there?
Shut down. An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Look at Nipsey. As soon as Nipsey got into too much commercial real estate, suddenly the ops is after him. After all these years, the ops is finally after him.
All across the world. I mean, across the fucking world.
Where was that picture you took of him? That shit was legendary. When you were like, yo, where did you
I took that picture with Nipsey in 2014 at the.
Where was that at here?
That was in Texas. That was in Texas, yeah.
2014. I was in Northern California. I was in college 2014.
Yeah, 2014. I was in Texas doing my motherfucking thing, learning the ropes, and he pulled up in Dallas.
Shit.
Say they do that quiet down talk. They both do crucial. Yeah, they don't like Carissa Shields. They don't like her at all. This uppity black woman.
Yeah, exactly. She accomplished the same thing as Lomachenko, plus extra
she can't be confident.
Yeah, plus extra as a professional. Did something that Canelo could have done with one fucking fight, but she ain't getting her ass eaten.
Hey, he's about to catch up to 175. But I have a question. I've seen that now that Canelo's doing that English, I've seen him get hate for it. So I wanted to bring that up. Now that he's doing his getting a little confident. I've seen him get a lot of hate, man.
It's not as
let me ask you a question,
Bob.
How do Mexicans feel about Canelo moving from Mexico and living in San Diego? Is he a bigger fan with Mexican Americans, or is he a bigger fan in Mexico?
Definitely Mexican Americans.
Yeah, Mexican Americans. But like I said,
definitely the Eggers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, the Eggers and the Hectors.
Yeah.
Come on, Craw.
Damn, Craw.
Come on, Craw.
Craw came in here fucking guns blazing.
Doing your tribalism thing over here, man. He ain't say nothing about Puerto Rico.
Yeah, come on, Crowd, man. Boxing isn't about nationality and racial pride. Come on.
Yeah, it's not about that.
I have a question though. Hey, I'm gonna keep you honest.
It's not about that, man.
Hey, y'all keep letting him say all that.
Even
shit.
though I think Lomo and Bum Lufkin are the number one, the greatest
what are you
fighters I've
talking
ever
about? We're
seen.
letting him say that. We're telling him to relax. What the hell are you talking about?
Every time you tell him to relax, dude. Come on.
Yeah, he keeps saying, man. Like I haven't said nothing. I'm just saying, bro. No, that's cool. Like I said, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna go down the low. Like I said, I'm not that lower. That's not cool. Like I said, bro, I'm not gonna. Like
We can control this nigga. All we can do is like
when I talked about Canelo, when I talked about Canelo fighting Charlo and Andrade, man, you know how many dudes is in my inbox crying, man. It was so crazy. This dude messaged me for like a day straight. And I told him, man, stop messaging me. Don't you got a girl or something? Go message your girl.
I hate.
I'll block motherfuckers with that weak shit.
I don't even know
why does he deserve a fight with Canelo? He doesn't deserve to walk the same streets as Canelo.
He's not gonna fight Charlo, bro.
Charlo and Andrade didn't deserve a fight with him, but Rocky Fielding, what's his name, Caleb Smith and Abney Yildirim, they were runners up, man. Those were such great fights.
You know what I tell him now?
Fights.
When they say
I think Charlo should try to fight.
All I say is that who has he beat talk died the same day Canelo signed to fight Rocky Fielding.
Bro, now he's gonna fight Charlo when he beats him. This makes
I think Charlo fight.
He's not gonna fight Charlo, bro.
Yes, he is, bro.
The only way he fight Charlo if Charlo accept the contract fucking April 28th to fight on May 5th.
If Andre resigns with Matchroom, Andre needs to fight Callum Smith. That'd be at 168. No, he's at 175 now. Fuck. Never mind.
Shit, make him jump up. Hey, like I said, bro,
Eddie need to get him in a fight.
Man, I heard they trying to
trailer.
renegotiate his deal.
Yeah, they're trying to give him less money because they can't get him to fight. He needs to leave fucking Matchroom.
Man,
He
I
should have been
blame
left them.
you
He
for
should have
all
never
of that,
signed with
man.
them. One thing that I said,
Yeah.
always said, is that I don't understand how you're on a stable with two of the quote unquote best middleweights in the world and they don't want to fight you. But you're such a
Yeah.
horrible fighter.
Matchroom has
Hey.
all the 168 smoke though. That's what's the bad part is Matchroom and Pro Bellum and all those assholes because most of the 168ers are European. So to get some
European
legitimate.
bums.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait, I have a question. How are you calling European bums? But I don't understand it. He went
'Cause they
at
suck.
definition of Europe.
They
No,
suck.
they don't, bro.
Yes, they do. They're
got
garbage.
the Russians,
When have you?
Russians,
Calvin Smith is one of the greatest
Okay.
fighters in the world. You know,
Okay,
he's such a great fighter.
Hey, better be sucks then. Better be just be literally the
better be
We're
if
talking
don't fight
about
on
168
fucking
pounds.
Matchroom.
No,
We're talking about the 168 pound division, Polo. Come on now.
They got a couple.
Give me
Russians
some, give me some Matchroom heavy hitters at 168. Go ahead.
heavy hitters.
Yeah. Yeah, quiet in the motherfucker.
Yeah, he could
No,
be. He
he's
should have
fine.
been. The first
Yeah,
one
but
to
heavy
come on,
hitter.
Calvin Smith. Come on, Polo.
I got you. David better be.
Yeah, quiet as fuck.
No, I got you, bro. Be quiet. Like I said, let me talk. There's another dude from Kazakhstan that's good. You guys just don't see it. They got a couple.
I said
of coming up.
Matchroom. Matchroom
Matchroom, come
168.
on.
They are with Matchroom.
Benavidez is not with Matchroom, bro.
Oh, they got a couple of that one Russian that's with Matchroom. I can't remember his name. But
Right. Nobody knows these motherfuckers. Is that what I'm talking about?
Beck the Peg user that got knocked out by Gabe Rosado.
Looking like shitty level. What they got? Zach Parker. Oh shit, Zach Parker. I think is fucking-
Hey, Beck the Bully got his ass Pacquiao.
He got demolished. That shit was funny.
He got this. That was splendid.
No, Zach Parker's undefeated, and that's who Andre would have to fight if Canelo vacated the WBO. But it was funny because Beck the Bully, people thought he was really getting ready to do something in boxing. I'm like, based off of what? He fights like Alan Babbitt. He's garbage. He comes at people with his fucking.
Anderson was hyping him up.
Yeah, dude, and because he was signed to fight Kovalev until Kovalev popped dirty for PEDs. This motherfucker only has.
And he wanted to. He said let Kovalev fight, and then he pops 30 for pads. That's why he said let him fight because it was going to be a pad showdown.
A pad
war.
war.
It was gonna be even. It was gonna be even Steven. But bro, Kovalev would have made him. Kovalev would have probably knocked him out worse than fucking Gabe Rosado. The kid only has 6 fights. Kovalev was about to eat this motherfucker for lunch and then move on.
He got knocked out by Gabe Rosado. That says something.
You're
right, because he lunges in with his hands down, and that's how he got
I heard
timed and
Gabriel
counted.
wants the Boo Boo Andre smoke.
That's
which if Dubu Andre better not take that trash ass fight.
Because why would he fight him after he lost to Munguia? Just give Andrade Munguia.
Really though,
the dude that beat him. He could have been calling for that, and I guarantee you, even before he lost to Munguia, if he would have fought Gabe Rosado, he would have got trashed. They would have trashed him for that.
No, absolutely. They would have said this is a step down because Gabe Rosado has accomplished nothing in boxing. He has 13 losses.
That's gonna be Boo Boo's best win on paper.
No,
it's not gonna be his best win on paper.
A lot
people on Boo Boo's resume have already beat Gabe Rosado though, bro. Like Selecki. Selecki beat Gabe Rosado.
Nah, but that
and the thing is that I don't understand how they could I don't understand how the zone that's how you know it's a garbage company. How you gonna let fighters on your network dictate who they fight? That's not like if you gotta make these dudes fight. Yeah, they gave Triple G sharing a company for what? He wasn't no real like star. Like let's be real. Without Canelo, he wouldn't have done them numbers.
Cooking dinner rolls and Szechuan chicken.
Exactly. That's exactly the dudes he was fighting. But you can't make him fight Andrade. That's why I call him Golovkin.
It's funny because like Canelo fans get mad when you talk about Canelo, but Triple G fans, they just quiet and accept it. They're like, yeah, y'all right, he haven't done shit. And I'm like, yeah, exactly, so chill. There's no
just accept that shit now. At first they
I ain't even gonna lie. At least Canelo moved up in divisions. Triple G's at 160 and he ain't doing nothing.
Nothing.
Hey, like I said, I'll give his props. He's done, but I'm saying, remember when he was his big Eastern European knockout? And so he fought
hey guys, I got to roll, man. I'll tell you.
Peace, family. Have a good night. That's like Earl Spence staying at 147 and only fighting guys that he fought early in his career.
Green Beans, Green Beans and Amir Khan.
Amir Khan, the one and only Amir Khan. The fastest.
Yeah, the guy's been knocked out
Fighting
as
dudes
many
like that
times
back
in
to
game
back.
Legato. He was knocked out like 4 fucking times. He's like, bro.
And my whole gripe with him is that they compared him to Hagler,
Ooh.
compared him to Hagler, all those other great middleweights that would beat his ass and that have accomplished way more than he ever has, and he ever will.
Motherfucker said that Triple G will sleep Hagler. I'm like, oh my god, y'all
Yeah, I
was just
seen
shut
that
the
shit.
fuck-
I
And
was
these are
like,
the dudes that say they
Oh
know
my
so much
God.
boxing. Man, get out of here, man.
You know,
It's fucking pathetic.
sometimes some of these people they just say they accuse us of doing it, but they do it where they
But
just
to
say
be honest,
shit
bro,
fall for shock value
everybody has
to get shock
has
get people to be like, oh my god, what the heck, and just
Hey,
get them to just talk about it. It's like,
Bro, if
They
Triple
fall
G
for the
was
hype and mystique. They don't look at the actual styles of the fighters that fight and
hold
what
on,
they've
if
accomplished.
hold on, if Triple G was that guy, I would simply say Triple G is that guy. Just like if Kovalev has slept Ward, I would say Kovalev is that guy. Just like I'm saying Better Biev is probably that
you're
guy.
not saying he's the guy because he's white. Remember?
Right, yeah, no, I'm saying Better Biev is that guy at 175, and I've been saying
definitely.
Bivol is that guy at 175. But
Yeah.
Triple G is not that fucking dude because I can easily see people beating him. But Bivol, I think I always thought was the most talented 175er. Shit,
And better be that power, man. That fucking power, man.
exactly. I gave him his respect. I didn't say he
That's
was
the
a
separator.
Yo, I don't want to get into it, but I see why they don't make him a star. I did some research and yeah, I see why the media doesn't make him into what he started. I found out why.
Well,
Oh no, I don't want to get into it, but just know I'll put it in the group chat.
okay, cool.
Oh damn! Is this some serious shit where you can fuck around and get like
It gotta be something serious, honestly.
they might put a hit out on you?
No,
you said they don't want to make who a star?
Better Biev.
Better be.
His first title fight, they were fucking booing in the crowds because it was so boring.
But these are the dudes that the media are hyping.
I mean, Better Biev is he's fucking
He's a
certified.
beast. Like he is that guy. I ain't gonna lie. Better Beav is a certified, but
Man,
Even though Bivol is more proven.
yeah,
Nah, but Bitter Beef is how's Bivol more? I think Bitter Beef is.
Bivol has fought more names. Bivol fought Chilemba,
Name.
Barrera. I'm naming them. Chilemba, Barrera, Joe Smith Jr., who is the current fucking champion. Pascal.
but that's why they need to fight.
Lennon Castillo.
Lenny Castillo ain't shit, bro. Come on, man.
Shit, well, fucking, he fought Craig Richards. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
Well, look at Better Beef. Yeah.
Cedric Agnew. He fought Clayton Conceição. So yeah, and Better Beef has only fought 2 people. He fought Grosdick and Brown. That's it.
No, and Travis was a champion.
Travis wasn't shit. His first belt he got off Crowling, and they were booing him because the shit was boring, and they had no idea who Crowling fucking was.
He got the Ukrainian dude. He got Travis. He got Callum Johnson. I mean, like I said, he's a hard.
Callum Johnson is a fucking club fighter, bro. Callum Johnson has accomplished nothing in boxing.
He just has power.
Travis Club.
He's accomplished nothing.
What do you think of the Brown win? Do you guys rate him on that one?
I literally just said it. He's certified.
But he was questioned. How is Brown certified? He hasn't won a world title. He only beat Jack.
Brown actually fought decent competition. He's fought Badu, Jack, and he fought Pascal. And I believe he fought Lennon Castillo before Bivol did. So he's actually fought some people. Better Biev's fighting.
No, but how do you rate?
Damn, this is crazy. Hold up. AD, I'm
Badu, Jack, Badu.
Brown is a solid win for Better Beef. It really
It is a solid
win. Skills, but he wasn't. Damn, but that shit was crazy. If he can,
Brown is a good. Like let's be real. Brown is more like Brown is one of the. Skills. He was a name at 175.
Yeah, exactly. The other people that Better Be fought, they're not names because they haven't fought anybody. They haven't fought anyone. Crowling, Johnson, these motherfuckers haven't fought nobody.
Except the champions, right? The Ukrainian dude is a dude.
They're all famous for losing to Better Be. Just like most of Canelo's victims are only famous for losing to his ass.
Facts.
Here we go. That dude, the same dude that beat Better Be, Bivol, the dude that Better Be, he beat.
Nobody beat Bivol.
Oh my god. No, I'm talking about the dude that Bivol beat. Isaac, whatever, how do you pronounce his name? That's
Isaac Chilemba?
Yeah, he lost to I can't pronounce him. Alexander or whatever. The fought Better Be for the unification match.
Are you Grosdick?
Yeah, he fought Isaac and beat him, knocked him out.
Yeah, that'll happen. That's fine. But at least he fought. I'm saying Gvozdyk is his second good name. He's fought Gvozdyk and Brown. That's what I just said. That's his second good
And
name.
Travis, but you don't rate someone. I mean,
Who is Travis beat?
okay, I got you. Oh, hold on.
Oh, that's disgusting. Ugh.
Oh shit, he beat it. Julio Cesar Gonzalez was a champion, the first Mexican to win. He fought Glenn Johnson. Isn't that the dude that beat Roy Jones Jr.? He fought Clint Woods. He fought, so he had decent names. He wasn't, and then
You
he
said
fought
the dude
Bernard
that beat Roy
Hopkins.
Jones Jr.?
Yeah, how old was Roy Jones?
Come on now.
Here we go again, man. Here we go again.
Yeah,
No,
context.
Don't do this.
Context
Wait,
matters.
wait a minute.
He
Wait a minute.
lost to Adonis Stevenson. He lost to Bernard Hopkins. Julio Cesar Gonzalez. Let's keep it real. What did he really accomplish? Fucking.
I mean, he beat Glenn Johnson too. So, and that was prime Glenn Johnson, not no
And I don't think.
prime.
And wait, he didn't even fight Roy Jones. What the fuck are you talking about? He didn't fight Roy Jones.
No. The dude that Glenn Johnson fought, he fought Roy Jones. Nah, I think, let me see. No, he didn't. He fought Antonio Tarver. Oh, he beat Antonio Tarver. No, he fought Roy
So
Jones.
now we're moving on to Glenn Johnson. You can't give someone like third party credit for fighting a nigga. Like what the fuck is this? Glenn Johnson never fought. I don't think Glenn Johnson fought better beers.
You give Brown third party credit for fighting Jen Preston. He lost. So,
No, I'm saying that I'm saying that Brown has fought some people. I'm not talking about the people who Brown fought who they fought. I'm talking about Brown has fought some people that were certified. Now I'm not bringing up Brown. I'm not bringing up fucking Badu Jack's resume. That'd be like me saying, "Oh, because Badu Jack beat Lucien Bute, that means Brown's good." Like, no, that's not what I'm saying.
No, that Voodoo Jack was a good win though.
Voodoo?
Yeah, Badu Jack was solid. Pascal, he lost a technical decision, but he fought Lennox Castillo, and like I said, those are his good names.
You know what I heard some fans say today, and they're all laughing and hee-heeing about it. They said Macaboo is a better opponent on someone's resume than Andre and Charlo's resume. Or basically,
They don't even.
yeah,
They don't even.
anybody that fucking Andre and Charlo beat.
They don't believe that. They don't. They're just saying that to make Canelo look better because they think that's the fight that's gonna be next.
Ain't that some crazy shit? How desperate motherfuckers are. Wouldn't check
they
for this
didn't-
nigga a day in their life, and they talk about
They
this guy.
didn't know. They didn't know
better
who
than Andre
Macaboo was.
Charlo.
The moment the fight
No,
was
I knew who
announced,
Macaboo
they had to. The moment the fight was
You
announced,
didn't
all
know
they
who he
did.
was, Polo. Come on now.
Yeah,
Yes, he
the
was. He fought
moment the fight was announced, all they did was Google his resume, find YouTube clips of him, and then put it on Twitter. That's all they did. They just went, "Oh, look,
pathetic, bro. They've been
he's
doing the
fought some
same
people."
thing for years. Talking about what Andre and Charlo, they don't deserve a fight with Canelo and this and this and that. Is this nigga God? Like, who is he supposed to be?
You have a question.
Like, what are we doing?
I want to.
What if no? What if Earl Spence told Bud, "You're a horrible fighter. Get out of here. I'll never fight you. I'll
They'd be
never
like,
fight another
"Doug,
American. I'll never fight another black fighter. I'll never fight another American." Things like that. Like that don't sit right with me, man.
My thing
Like,
is,
don't
I
get me
really
wrong.
don't.
Go ahead, D. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'm really after everything I've seen, I'm no longer really concerned about what Canelo's doing. I really don't. I honestly want Charlo and Andre to do other things. Like I no longer care, and I stopped caring once he decided to campaign at 168. Canelo, do whatever you want. Go to fucking Africa and beat that nigga's ass in a dashiki and do all that shit. I really don't care. I think we need to just stop talking about him and move on because he's clearly on some other shit. He doesn't really care what because he has his fan base. He now knows his fan base is gonna defend whatever he does. He could literally fight his brother or whatever. Have him come up to light heavyweight and fight him, and it would be good. So it doesn't matter. I think we should all just move on with our fucking lives and pray that Andre and Charlo either fight each other or move up to 168 and make some noise when they vacate.
And that's what people don't. People think that I'm still stuck on that. I want them to do exactly what you said, D. But I can't. Like that don't sit. What he's doing don't sit right with me. All these excuses that people make, while other fighters are getting hate for trying to fight the best fighters in their division. They're used to same excuses that they use for.
I still want to see that fight. I don't mind seeing. I'm just saying.
That's cool, Polo. But the thing is that other fighters are getting hate for trying to fight best of the the best fighters in their division. You got people telling Shakur Stevenson why he shouldn't fight Oscar Valdez and why Valdez is allowed to do things like that. You know, you got dudes like telling Boots that he ain't fought nobody to deserve no title shot and things like that. I
Well,
used to really
that's
like
just blood
when I
things.
started watching boxing. I really liked Bum Lufkin and Canelo until they started moving funny, and it's just like, how can I defend that? I'm not going to defend nothing like that, man.
Man,
And look,
they do
and
that.
exactly right, Cozy Rito. He Bum Lufkin tried to fight Floyd, Andre Ward, and Laura called him out, and he ducked. He said he'll beat anybody from 154 to 168. Those two dudes came knocking at his door. He hit his tail behind his legs. But this is supposed to be the greatest
Yo,
middleweight
Andre Ward and
in the
who else?
last 20 years. Get out of here, man. He ain't
Andre
done
Ward and who
nothing.
else?
He ain't doing nothing but
Wait,
knocking
what
out
about Andre
bums.
Ward, Polo?
No, he said Andre Ward, and who was the other guy? Did you name or you just name Andre?
Laura.
Oh, Laura would have He would have beat the shit out of Laura. I think Ward would have beat Triple G, but no, Laura would have got it knocked out, man. If he was when
Okay.
Canelo hit him with I'm just saying, man. Some shots that Canelo got that one ass shot,
But the
that
thing is,
motherfucker was
he
flying.
challenged him.
Literally,
They called him out
yeah,
on his word, Polo, and he didn't do
yeah, but
anything.
nah,
It don't
yeah,
matter
that's fact. I said.
if he get knocked out or nothing. Like, this isn't my thing. I don't care about who wins, who loses. I just want to see great fights. You
Yeah,
know what
I
I'm
just
Right.
want
saying?
to.
That's it.
I wanna see fights where the winner isn't fucking predetermined before the fight's even signed.
Yeah, they're doing
Literally,
that to a
man.
fight. I want to see a
Shit.
fight, man. Like I said, bro, I want to see the Charlo fight after he beats him, moves on, and beats Boo Boo, and like we can shut up and move on from this. And then I want to see that Benavidez Ceruto fight. So like I said,
No,
they're doing the same
the
thing when
thing of
happened
it
to
is
Ceruto.
that you talk about undisputed, but those fights that you just named would have been for undisputed. Now they'd be for nothing. They just be for Boo Boo and Andrade are going up to get whooped on. Like that's all it is now.
But I mean, if he beats him, like I said, you still gotta give him credit. What I wanted to see Charlo do is, after that
And
Montiel fight,
Hey, I
redeem
got a
himself, fight at
question.
168. Go
I got
ahead,
a
bro.
question for Polo when you're done.
Yeah, like I said, I would have loved to see Charlie have one or two fights at 168, vacate that belt. I don't know how Benavidez is still the man when he, fucking missed weight. Like, how does that work in boxing where if someone misses weight, I feel like they should start from the bottom of the rankings and work their way up. So, like, in my
Then the
opinion,
Benavidez
I
need
still
to go
want
to
to see.
175 and stop
Yeah, that's what
bullshitting.
I'm saying, bro. How many, he's missed weight 11 times?
Yo, I got a question.
What? Go ahead,
So
bro.
let me ask you. So who would have a better history at becoming undisputed, or whose undisputed route will look much better, 10 years from now? If Castano beat Charlo or Canelo beating Caleb Plant?
So, like, I think it depends because, like I said, the reason why I'm not gonna Castano. Think about it. Charlo did do all that work. To be honest, like I'm gonna give credit to Charlo. Got unified in the division. Castano got that belt, but I say it's either or. So if Castano wins, I feel like it's even because Castano did beat the man
You
that
don't
beat
think
everybody, and
Castano
then
beating Charlo is a better fight or better undisputed run than Canelo beating
no, because
Plant?
Canelo actually went up
well,
and
ask no,
fought
Art.
all the
Ask him this:
champions.
if Earl Spence were to beat Bud Crawford, who would have the better undisputed run, Canelo or Earl Spence? At 168 and
But
147.
listen, it's about the same though because
It's not
Canelo
about the
went and
same.
fought all the champs. Yes, it is, bro.
It's
Spence
not
literally
about the
did the
same.
thing. Okay,
Stop it.
here's the
It's
thing. The
not
Hawks
about
now
the
to say
same,
it,
and you know
bro.
that.
He fought all the champions. Yes,
No,
it is,
it's
bro.
not.
Like I
That's
said,
not what I'm
bro, you
talking
can't
about.
compare Spence
You
with
can't
Canelo.
like.
Spence is only
So you
fight,
gonna compare
bro.
Callum Smith to
Listen,
Sean Porter
oh my God,
or
they're champions, bro.
what's his name,
Listen,
Billy Joe Saunders
Canelo
to
moved up multiple weight
your
classes and he went and said he cleared out the division. And look how fast he did it. How long has Spence been at welterweight? And like I said, don't give me that because he did it to himself, bro. He, decided to drive and got in an accident. He could have cleared out the division faster than Canelo, and he would have, But nah, bro. I think Canelo's run is still better because the way he did it, he beat everybody within less than a year. So I give it to Canelo. Now,
You
if
know
he
the
would
way
have
he
fought,
did it, right? The way he did it, he fought Caleb Smith at the WBC. Said, "Hey, here's a 2-for-1."
yeah, and then he fought Justin. It's mandatory, bro. Like I said, that's about, bro. Like I said, it does. He went and beat everybody. First of all, that was
Can you
Benavidez' fault.
imagine if Earl Spence beat motherfucking Sean Porter and the WBO or WBA was like, "Hey, here you go. Here's an additional belt for beating this nigga's ass."
Yo, what they should have done, to be honest, bro, when Benavidez Mace Wade. They should have just had Europe and moved on to the next ranked opponent and have them fight like in October, November. Then they could have made in February and fought. That would have been better. But like I said, hey, he beat Smith, the number one
Okay,
guy on paper. Here's the thing.
Alan,
That's what I'm saying. Y'all
you
can
had something to
discredit.
say
Yeah.
about you had something to say.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, he don't believe that. He don't believe that Canelo's run would be better than Earl
Bro,
Spence's.
yes, it
Don't
would, bro. He
nobody up
cleared
in
it
this
out
panel
faster.
believe that. If
Bro,
Canelo,
like I
you
said,
look,
my
don't
opinion,
nobody in this panel believe that. Cry, you
bro,
believe that?
homie, we gotta see Spence go undisputed.
If
Okay,
who would
let's
have like hold
compare.
up?
Let's compare the
Let's
champions that
if we
Canelo
had
beat
Earl
for
Spence for
undisputed.
undisputed, he beats Bud Crawford card and Canelo's run. Would Earl Spence have the better run in undisputed, or would Canelo have the better run? What about you,
Why
D?
do you say that,
Earl
bro?
Spence or
Bro,
Canelo?
we don't need. It's not even up for debate. We can just look at the resumes of Spence and everyone he's fought versus the 168 undisputed run. And again, I tell people all the time, I'm like, bro, you can't even break me off a decent name between Fielding, Smith, Yildirim, Saunders, and Plant collectively. Yo, like what? Lemieux and Uzategi, bro.
What you
Kick
take
rocks.
you, bro? Here's the thing, though. You're doing
Oh
that,
shit!
but
Here we go. Here we go.
here we go again.
What
Like I
about you, Art?
said, look at,
What you think?
like I
Man,
said,
I'm gonna just keep it 100.
y'all.
I think that Errol Spence victory in a unification fight over Sean Porter is 100 times better than a Billy Joe Saunders fight or a Caleb Smith fight.
Because we didn't know who was gonna
I
win.
respect it. Like I said,
We didn't know who was gonna win.
And Polo, you gotta understand where we're coming from. It's not like just the hate on Canelo. It's like, bro, let's be real. Sean Porter versus Errol Spence, it wasn't like a fight that we just knew for sure Errol Spence was just gonna win. Because even though a lot of people was like, oh yeah, Errol Spence gonna win by knockout, there's also a lot of people saying, I don't know about that.
Hell no, bro. I remember I watched that fight. A lot of people said Spence was gonna knock out Porter. They wasn't giving Porter no chance. The only 50-50 fight that I remember that was, in my opinion, was I was watching is the Carl Brook versus Spence. That's the only time I knew that people were saying it was fit with the Porter fight.
So
They
you
knew
just had a
that.
feeling that Errol Spence was gonna beat Porter easy?
Yeah, I knew it was gonna come. I was like, nah.
But even then, those guys are more proven than the guys that Canelo were fighting.
Real shit.
So y'all okay. Like I said, that's your opinion. I think it was just
That's
the
not
way
an
he
opinion.
did it. Like I said,
That's not an opinion.
bro. That's your opinion.
That is
And
not
I
an
can say
opinion.
Canelo, bro,
Who
I don't
have
know
they been
that
proven?
Canelo-
Who have they been proven against?
I think it's my
Lemieux?
opinion, bro. Hey, this is a
Lemieux.
fact. Canelo's better than Spence, bro. He's won world titles in more divisions, and he was a better amateur. So if you want to do
Well,
that,
he's had almost 60 fights, so he's had
I said
literally
Canelo
double
was
the
a better
fighting.
amateur than
that's my
Spence.
opinion. Hey, that's my opinion. Hey, bro, and the amateur Spence, bro.
Yeah, he was
But
beating
like I
up
said,
drunk dudes in Mexico.
Yep. And his third. Listen, bro. Hey, listen. He was better. He was fighting better competition. Listen, the third guy that he fought was a world champion. He ended up being a world champion. So, like I said, if you want to do that, all day,
Right, but of
like I
course he
said,
wasn't that guy when Canelo fought him, of course, because if he was an undefeated world champion, Canelo wouldn't have been fighting him.
no, he fought the guy that he fought in the third fight and went on to become a world champion.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wasn't that guy when Canelo fought him. He showed no
But
fucking
the
potential.
thing though, and this is a grown ass, but I'm just saying that shows you. So, like I said, we could do that all day, homie. Like I said, in my opinion,
Yeah, Lomachenko was one of the greatest amateurs in history. Guess what? Still got his ass beat. By
I saw
people.
Spence in the damn, bro. This dude's getting his ass whooped.
But the thing is that, like you said, that's your opinion that Canelo's a better fighter. I think Spence is a better fighter. And I can tell you why.
And like I said, I can tell you why Canelo's a better fighter, bro.
All you're gonna say is because of his competition, which hasn't he? Which
No,
I
I'm
think
saying,
Errol Spence
bro,
has
how do
better.
you guys
And the thing is that
pick it?
you got to
I
look
think he was better
like
amateur and at both that
Canelo got his name
winner.
from losing to Floyd Mayweather.
That's
Bro,
literally it.
bro, listen. Oh my God, here we go again, bro. So the trial, the Kodos, the triple. Okay, we can do that. Like I said, Spence got a pay-per-view star from beating Mikey Garcia, little lightweight Mikey Garcia. You gotta use a Mexican American to get on pay-per-view, but don't forget that, homie. Because that Kell
Who said I forgot?
pay-per-view. Yeah, I'm just saying he
Yeah, and Bud is a little lightweight too. And guess what? People have him over Canelo.
Bro, he moved up, but listen, he moved up.
Mikey moved up too.
Mikey started at 122, homie. So like I said,
but he moved up. You said Bud moved up too, but Mikey moved up as well. Mikey moved up to 140 before he fought Spence.
You're gonna compare 122 to 147 and 135, which is 2 divisions. So I'm saying, like, look where they start and
What
look
are you
where
talking about?
Crawford
You
said.
just said Bud moved up as well. Mikey moved up too.
Yeah, but that was 2
Mikey moved
divisions.
up to 140. Bud moved up to 147.
Yeah, but listen to this. Mikey started at 122 and worked his way up. Crawford started at 135, so making to 147 was, going to be way easier than 122 to 147.
But Mikey,
Yeah,
did Earl Spence call Mikey out, or did Mikey
No, that is
call?
true, though. That is true, though. Yeah, and I rewatched the fight. The only round Mikey won was that first round when he got Spence. After that, it was a blow up. So I did rewatch the fight yesterday. Yeah, Spence beat his ass, and that is true, though. Mikey
And you know
called him
what?
out. Spence showed up, and the reason why
Floyd should have got the same cards that Earl Spence got. A sweep.
Right.
Yep, he did get the same. It was a sweep.
No, he didn't. That Adeline
He got one draw card.
One draw.
No,
what fight was she watching?
It was CJ Ross. It was
what?
CJ
Yeah,
Ross.
CJ Ross. Same. I would have smacked her. Like, what fight are you watching? Like, take your credentials and you never judge a fight again. That's
cartel
insane.
money.
That's a Floyd Mayweather card. This isn't nobody. That's Floyd Mayweather. He got that on a Floyd Mayweather card, and we saw what happened in that fight.
And people said Floyd bribes judges. I'm like, why? If Floyd bribing judges, how that draw come up? How the fuck did that draw come up?
Shit.
And that's why I say Canelo would never beat Floyd, because the style, just the style. It don't matter what weight they were at. He would never beat him.
Right now, nah. I think right now.
Because he's a 40-year-plus-year-old man that's weighing less than around 160. Canelo's almost 200 pounds and taking steroids.
Yeah, everyone wants the rematch now. Like, oh, how old is Mayweather? 55? Yeah, give us a rematch.
The thing is that they say prime for prime, but in my opinion, the prime for prime argument, just all based off the style, is that Floyd would have been the same fight, except Floyd would have had power.
The prime for prime argument is dumb for one reason only. So let's say this: let's keep Canelo where he is now. Take Floyd, give him back 15 to 20 years of speed and strength, and put them in the same weight class. Do y'all really? And keep in mind, he did shitty against the far past his prime Floyd. Y'all think he comes back and does better? No, he gets stopped horribly.
That's why I say Pacquiao would never beat Floyd either. It's the style. Styles make fights, and they always do.
Well,
that's why I look at the style of Bud Crawford and Earl Spence. If you put Canelo in the same weight class as those guys, and they had the same styles, he'd lose to both of them. Styles make fights.
Shit, Earl Spence would have broke Pacquiao off horrible.
Yeah, he would have broke Pacquiao off too. They lucky he didn't get that fight. It would have been a lot of crying pack charge.
I swear, motherfuckers still talking about Pacquiao like he's active. Like, oh, Pacquiao accomplished. Okay, he did. He's retired now. Move the fuck on, bro.
Ugas beat his ass. He thought Ugas was easy work, and Ugas broke his ass off.
Yeah,
with a torn bicep.
4 losses, 35 years old, whooped his ass. Talking about, I beat Keith Thurman. Yeah, all right, nigga.
He said Ugas was easy. It was just that I couldn't move the way that I want. Man, get out of here, Pacquiao. Come on, man. You a legend, but you make a lot of excuses. But don't nobody talk about you making excuses. We talk about Wilder making all these excuses, which I have no problem with personally. I don't care. It's just that fighters make excuses all the time. Literally. Lomachenko made excuses. Nobody said anything. He talked about his shoulder, CompuBox, all those.
Talking about Bob Arum bribed the
Bob
judges.
Arum set him up. Like, that's some wild shit.
It's
Wilder,
two top-ranked fighters.
I talk about Wilder saying he's a coach. Motherfucking Lomachenko said his own promoter set him up.
And there's 2 top-ranked fighters. It's not someone from the away team. It's 2 top-ranked dudes. Arum winning anyway. Make no sense. Why would you set up a fight where you're 100% gonna keep the belts in house? Stupid shit.
I don't know. Shit just weird, man. How y'all feel about motherfucking Charlo versus Caleb Plant though? How would that play out?
I like that fight.
That's an excellent fight. It's a good introduction for Maul at 168. See where his power and his speed is. His boxing IQ gonna have to develop some. But I think Charlo's the type to Caleb Plant can get some shots off on the way in, but Charlo's the type to effectively counterpunch and push the action. And I feel like once he gets him against the ropes, he just has to learn to be able to beat down that Philly shell. Because Caleb will just sit in front of you when he's facing a puncher, and he'll just lean in one direction. So just overwhelm him with left hooks to the body, left hooks to the head, and then wait for him to roll out. I think Charlo should be able to edge off a decision, if not a stoppage, considering what we've seen. But I don't think Charlo is as quick with his hooks.
I didn't like how this nigga Caleb Plant. He got hit, and this motherfucker, as soon as he fell on the floor, he jumped, popped right back up. Like, dude, it made me think, like, how long you been boxing, bro?
And the thing is that he was running around. He should have just took that knee and got himself back together. This dude runs around
that shit was just
ring.
So odd. Like, he gets hit, and his ass gets to running around the fucking ring, bouncing off the ropes and shit. It was just, I don't know, maybe because he was concussed. I don't know. That shit probably hurt like a motherfucker. You get hit by a motherfucker like Canelo.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I mean, Charlo should be able to edge a decision, if not a incredibly late stoppage. But I'd be shocked. Oh, the Plant.
Too. Oh shit! What if Plant goes in there and beats him like a boxer? Like it's a close fight, but he ends up winning like a boxing lesson. Not a boxing lesson.
That's a good win for Plant on his way back.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is that Plant don't got the power to keep Charlo off him, and we've seen that Charlos have great chins, so he can just keep coming forward.
But Plant can outbox Charlo, and that's one thing I'm worried about.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, but I think that is gonna happen, bro. He's gonna get on the. I don't know, man. I feel like Plant will outbox Charlo, but I think Charlo he can stop him late.
But the thing is that he got the size too. Both he's just as big as Plant.
Ellen,
yeah, what's up?
Yo, when the Spence and Canelo fight happens, let's bet on that. I'm telling you that Canelo shit is not gonna.
Oh my god, that fight ain't gonna fucking happen.
That fight ain't happening,
bro.
What are you
Eddie listed, bro. Eddie listed and said we want Spence and one.
Eddie's an idiot, and he's a liar.
and listen, they were talking about making the Castano fight.
Eddie is a liar, bro. He's a liar.
Bro.
He's a bold-faced liar.
Yo, Arman, you listening?
Wait, what weight class they gonna fight Spence?
Once they gonna do a catch weight?
Yeah, they're gonna do a catch weight.
163?
164, I guess.
Yeah, is our man there?
Let me tell you about Eddie Hearn. He's a habitual line stepper.
No, I'm talking about Eddie Reynoso. Eddie Reynoso said whatever. Charlo was on there. He said he mentioned Spence. He did mention Brian Castano.
Oh well, and, Eddie Reynoso's running his mouth. You know it's some cap.
No, it's not.
Keep that peg, man. That peg dealer needs to be quiet.
Man, here we go again. You sound like Karat, bro. You sound like Karat. You sound like Karat, bro.
I don't even know who that is.
The dude that has the skull and stuff. The dude that.
Oh, you're talking about Karat. No, I don't. Like I said, I don't think Eddie's the plug or anything, but I just don't think he's about fighting Spence. I don't see it.
Nah, bro. Bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. If Castano ends up beating Charlo, don't be surprised if we see a Castano versus Canelo fight. I'm gonna tell
that
you
I believe, because Castano want that money. He's been fighting his whole career and hasn't really done shit.
Canelo, are you kidding me?
That I believe. I believe he'll do that.
Have you been watching boxing? I'm trying to tell you. Don't be surprised. And Canelo and Castano are like not good friends, but they know each other. They FaceTime them. They spar. No, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
You think that's a good fight? Canelo worked that dude.
I don't think it's a good fight, but I think that Castano will go all the way up to wherever Canelo tells him to go.
I think he would do it for a bag, but I'm just saying that's not.
But listen, two undisputed champions going against each other today.
Well, he's gonna get knocked out by Charlo, so we're gonna break those talks.
Hey, but
I'm gonna laugh if he ends up back for it. I'm just saying if it happens.
But Polo, if Charlo wins that fight, can Jermell Charlo get the same offer?
Yeah, fuck it. If he,
okay, cool.
No, I want to see it, but here's the thing. I'll be honest. The only reason they want to do Castano because they know that show do pay-per-view. But come on, man.
Castano, don't nobody know who Castano is.
Yeah, Castano is what? He's like 16, 17, and 0 and pretty much done nothing but fight Jermell.
And he beat Teixeira, and he beat the man. And listen, and he beat Teixeira, the man that beat.
Teixeira was a fucking paper champ that anybody. Curtis Stevens beat Teixeira, bro. And Curtis Stevens'
Hey,
career ain't shit.
and Teixeira beat Adamas and ended up dropping him. Let's look at the highlights, bro. Let me play the fight on my screen. Let's see how.
Oh, fucking
Wally?
Wale Omatoso.
Yeah, and he beat the Frenchman. Who's that
Exactly, bro. Jamal James beat Wale Omatoso. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
What's his name?
Look at this fucking
he beat the
name,
Frenchman.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
They just felt like,
This nigga talking about Wale Omatoso. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What is his name?
Wale Omatoso.
Yo, I just find it funny how this dude was all high and Carlos Adames, and that's the name that lost the Teixeira, man. As we watched it,
Oh my
I'm afraid I'm screen.
Oh wow.
Bro, the more you talk shit about Adames, the worse Munguia looks for fighting fucking Ballard.
He's undefeated in American. I thought you guys were.
Ballard is fucking garbage. He's nobody. He's fought nobody. It's funny because whenever you guys talk about undefeated champions, Charlo and Andre were undefeated champions, but back in 2016, it was, well, who have they fought?
Exactly.
So it's just
They're
y'all
still
switch the
undefeated.
energy.
Hey, shit, we can, like I said, when it happens, he beats both of them.
Then he gets credit. No funny stuff, Polo. Well, I can say it tens and thousands of times. My stance won't change. He will get credit for it. I am not one of these other weirdos. I will give that man credit. You know, they put up a good fight. No funny stuff. If I see my own eyes, like, damn, Charlo's over here working this dude, and then something funny happens, then I'm gonna say, man,
hey,
that was funny business. If Canelo goes up in there and he just works Charlo, then I'm gonna say, damn, he beat Charlo. He beat Andrade.
Hey, but
he beat them dudes up. That leaves no doubts in my mind. That's all there
But
is
if
to it.
Charlo up in there talking about some, you like my skills, then I ain't fucking with it.
Nah.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
Come on.
Hey,
not bad for 21-0. I admire your skill. What the fuck is that?
We were talking about that. That if Castaño beats Charlo, don't be surprised if we see a Castaño versus Canelo, bro. You saw that call. He's like, you saw that video chat. Artman.
Like I said, that shit's believable. I believe it. I believe Castaño go all the way up to 175 from fucking 154 if Canelo asked him.
Yo, Artman, you there?
He's muted. He might be on the toilet or some shit.
Oh, okay. No, I wouldn't laugh because I sent him a video and that shit was funny as hell.
I don't know. He might be on the toilet. Shit. That's what I do when I take a shit. I go to I mute.
Yeah, you're not gonna put it on.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, then.
Yeah, he knocked the motherfucker out.
Yeah, he knocked Nunez out.
That first fight was horrible. Both those motherfuckers need to retire.
That was the Showbox start, right?
Yeah, that first fight was dog shit.
No, but the other fights were good though. But that dude, the Areta, whatever his name is, he got this shit.
Yeah, those two idiots need to. Go ahead, Polo.
No, I said that Nunez beat the shit out of the other dude, man. You saw that knockdown when he got him right on the.
What weight did those guys fight at? Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, it was like an all feather, super feather card kind of deal.
Yeah.
They're pretty big for some fucking featherweights. It's crazy, you know.
Are they tall?
Yeah, they're just buff. Like they got, decent amount of muscle.
Because I saw them. I thought they were fighting at junior welterweight.
Yo, hey, Abraham Nova might lose next week, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. That drain of
Who,
126.
who's he
Abraham Nova,
fighting?
some dude named Vivas. No, he
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
He lost to Ruben Villa. What are you talking about? He has one loss. He lost to Ruben Villa, the dude that Navarrete beat. But I don't understand how he beat the shit out of him. He won, or did they ever end up fighting? Because last time I checked, yes. I'll rewatch it, but I'm telling you, man. Let's see.
It says that on his box ring, it says Abraham Nova's next fight is with a William Encarnacion.
Oh, probably COVID. Probably, yeah, because remember Johnson. Let me look it up. You know Johnson pulled out because COVID?
Yeah, well, that's what he says. I don't know if that bullshit
Bro,
real.
but how do you? Oh, it was probably because of the COVID thing. No, but here's the thing though. You can't always say they're faking it because, bro, COVID's like. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have to show that they have it, bro. I mean, shit, I don't know how they can't just say I have
To
it.
postpone, not necessarily. Tyson Fury didn't show any proof when he postponed the fucking Wilder fight.
Exactly.
Shit.
He showed no fucking proof.
Oh, William. Yo, I wonder what happened with this. So he's fighting some Dominican dude. And then you saw Renee versus Luis Melendez is on the 29th. Damn, Renee's about to.
Hey, this nigga said this is Canelo's world. We just in it.
Who said that?
Yeah, you
Eric
trying to
Gomes.
pepper? I got Renee
He said
winning.
it's
Oh,
Canelo's world. We just in it.
Hey,
That appears to be the situation.
hey,
And you
trying
know
to
that's what
bet
it kind of
money? I
seemed
got
like to me.
Renee.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Oh, Arman, now that you're back.
No, I was just
Oh
listening.
my God, Joe Smith Jr.'s next opponent lost his first two pro fights. The first one by knockout, the second one by split decision. This
Hey,
nigga.
Arman, I was saying,
What's up?
don't be surprised, bro. Don't be surprised if Castano beats Charlo and we see Castano versus Canelo. You saw that call, man. He was like, "What's up, Brian?"
that's fucking
Yeah, I
pathetic.
seen that shit. That was
He
just the
probably gonna
typical. That was the
slide him some
typical. That
tacos
was
or
the
some shit.
typical. La Raza
Some
versus
tea.
Black salute that Canelo got to give his fellow Latino. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I see the play that Canelo does, man. But
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
How can you say that, bro? Be honest, because the reason, look into it, when Cambosos fought Lopez, he called. But here's the thing, though. He didn't call Haney because remember a couple of months back, what was all that shit Haney was saying, man? I'm pretty sure Canelo ain't stupid. And someone translated what he was talking, and he read that shit. He fucked with Tank. I'm saying.
Haney speaks English. Why would he need translation? What you talking about?
No, I'm talking about Canelo. Like on Twitter,
Oh,
Haney was talking shit, and I'm pretty sure Canelo saw that. So be honest, bro. If someone's talking about your camp, talking about that, you want to call him, but he fucks with Tank. But I'm trying to tell you, don't be surprised if one day Canelo ends up fucking Tank up.
he sold Tank some gloves. That's not fucking with Tank. That's making some bread off Tank and getting free advertising.
Yep. I mean, shit. Eddie, when Devin Haney was talking about his camp, Eddie Reynoso said, "You guys are just hating.
No, he
You
said
guys are
no. It
just
is no
hating.
life.
Yeah, no peds, no life. How about that?"
I'm like, no.
No,
Why does
no
that
way.
camp keep testing positive? All the camps that are run out of Mexico, why does that camp keep you fucking up?
Has any fighters on Robert Garcia's stable tested positive for peds?
Yeah,
Which ones?
I think back in the day, what's his name? Hold on, let me look him up. I can't remember his name, but I remember hearing a story.
This can't be when Robert Garcia was a fucking pro fighter himself, bro. Bring up some current shit.
Yeah, I'm talking about currently, like this time frame.
He gonna go back to when Robert Garcia had a fucking mullet and shit, like
this
before
nigga
he
talking
had
about the 90s
kids.
and shit.
Yeah, when he fought like
hey,
Castillo or some shit.
Yeah, right, yeah, bro. Yeah, bring up some shit when he was actually a coach.
he was a coach at that time.
That's what we're
It's
saying.
so
I'm
crazy.
saying,
Like,
don't.
I wonder.
Man,
Now Floyd would have beat his ass. Floyd would have beat his
Who?
ass.
Oh,
Robert
yeah,
Garcia.
that wouldn't have been competitive. He would have got
Floyd would
annihilated.
have stopped him.
Back when Floyd had bricks for hands before that shit turned to glass, yeah, he would have got his ass demolished.
And it's crazy because people still said Floyd had respectable power. People said Floyd didn't have no power, but motherfuckers wasn't trying to walk in on him. I
I said
think Marcus Madonna said
Andre
that.
Andre Berto described it perfectly. He said it's not super knockout concussive power, but it's just really fast power that forces you to reset your position and can blind you and keep you from walking forward. So it's like, yeah, he may not be able to knock you out, but you're not just getting ready to like walk him down and shit.
And I think when he fought Vicious Victor Ortiz, he put his whole body into those two shots when he knocked him out.
Oh yeah, Flo was pissed because of the headbutt.
Yep.
Yeah, he was pissed. He was like, man, fuck you.
And they still tried to make Floyd seem like he was a bad guy or, a stud for that. Like, the dude was fighting dirty. That's what he hits.
Yeah, they tried to say Floyd cheated after Victor
Yeah,
Ortiz threw a fucking
Larry
headbutt.
Merchant, old Grand Wizard KKK ass said that. And Larry Merchant.
That Victor Ortiz versus Guerrero fight was some sad shit. I'm like, wow, Victor just fell the fuck off, bro. And Victor talking about Victor talking about he still wants to fight. I'm like, nigga, who the fuck are you? Who are you gonna fucking fight?
Didn't he say he wanted to fight Spence, Crawford, and Canelo or something?
Oh,
Like in a
fuck
recent
no.
Jake Paul. He said Jake Paul, Mayweather.
Yeah, everybody wants to fight Jake fucking Paul. That's a check.
I feel like he could fuck around and beat Jake Paul.
No, he'll get wasted.
No, man, you're tripping, bro. Unless the fight is fixed, not, bro. Actual boxers will beat Jake Paul. You seen that shit? How are you getting almost knocked up by an MMA fighter, bro? That shit is fake. He literally could have rushed him. That would have been a normal boxer, bro.
You say that, but Chavez Jr. lost to fucking Anderson Silva's old ass.
But that shit wasn't fixed, bro. That shit was legitimate. With Jake Paul, bro, you could tell that shit's fixed, man.
Jake Paul has a no knockout clause, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think for himself, yeah, he's like, don't knock me out or I'll sue your ass.
But here's the thing, though. Exactly.
I'd take the fight, not knock his ass out.
Right, like you.
Well, it's that Showtime Triller bullshit.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Showtime making a grip off Jake Paul's sweet ass. They're like, man, yeah, keep your old dumb ass right here. Keep making this grip.
And then when they're tired of him and want to drop him, watch, they're actually gonna.
You probably lose half your fucking purse and shit and never get invited back. That's all. I don't think. Because you can knock a nigga out by accident. Like, you can put too much into a punch and be like, oh, shit. And then just accidentally knock him out.
Yeah, because when he almost got put on his ass by Tyrone Woodley, you saw it in his face.
Yeah. To the ropes, and he's like, damn.
He was like, oh, fuck, Tyron, calm down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
If people want to suck Jake Paul dick over Tyron Woodley, Tyron Woodley was on a losing streak in fucking MMA.
For real. No, but someone made a joke. Hey, D-High. Yeah, someone made a joke. He's talking about return MMA fighter. He should go ahead and fight Khabib. Let's see how that shit works out for him.
Oh my god, Khabib ain't got no fucking hand. Khabib will fuck around and get wasted.
No, Khabib with fucking suplexes. No, Khabib beats Jake Paul, bro. Come on.
In boxing, no, he doesn't. In boxing,
bro,
no, he doesn't.
Look what he did to Conor McGregor. Isn't Conor McGregor the best striker?
Yeah, he submitted Conor McGregor. When he started to box Conor.
Bro, but when he boxed Conor, he dropped him.
He knocked him down, but Conor McGregor got up and managed to recover. When they started trading toe to toe, Khabib started getting fucking tagged.
Bro, he won that shit, bro.
He did win it, but he submitted him.
Bro, he's fucking. Arguably, Khabib is not.
Yeah, he's not.
Nah, I mean, he got talent if he trains, yeah, but I think Khabib can waste Jake Paul.
No, bro, no.
Yes, bro.
No, dude, Khabib is trash. His trash stand-up game. Bro, no, MMA, yes, his stand-up game is garbage. Why do you think he fucking has to submit everyone?
Bro, but man, who can see him on the ground game, bro? He's arguably not even lost a round in MMA, bro.
I agree, but this is boxing. He'll get slaughtered.
Okay, like I said, bro, we gotta see him in boxing, bro. The only dudes that I can... Who has the best stand-up girl in MMA, bro? That's kind of... I mean, Cain Velasquez was
Peter Yan, because Peter Yan used to box. He's pretty good on his feet.
Oh yeah. He's fighting
Adesanya. Adesanya, Robert Whitaker. Fucking who's the dude at heavyweight now? Jan Blachowicz.
Francis Ngannou. Oh, the.
Yeah, Yeah, Ngannou's pretty solid.
The dude he's fighting is solid.
Yeah, Derek Lewis, because Derek Lewis is the highest heavyweight KO rank. So yeah, obviously Derek Lewis got killer stand up game because that's all that nigga know how to do. But yeah, no, there's a few that are solid. Yeah, but like I said, Khabib's fucking stand-up game is trash, and a lot of the dudes in MMA their stand-up games are trash. That's why they're so focused on wrestling. Like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu by the Gracie family was literally invented because an old man in Brazil that was older, small, and weaker than a lot of the people that would rob him needed a self-defense method, and that's he chose Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So BJJ is people who don't have hands. Yeah, and also like that's the thing. Like striking for MMA and boxing are two different things. Like striking, they teach you to defend. While you're striking, they teach you to defend against head kicks and takedowns and shit like that. Shit you're not even going to experience in boxing. So you might misinterpret a feint and end up getting smoked.
Did you hear that? Armando Serrano's trying to go to MMA and challenge Valentina. What's that Russian girl's name? The MMA champion in UFC?
Shit, Carissa Sills was trying to challenge Amanda Nunes, so.
Shit, that shit was no, hell no, bro. She would have gotten her ass whooped. I would give Serrano a little bit, but she's still losing because I've seen Serrano. She does got ground game, but I think she would end up getting her ass whooped. But I could see it being, but she's not winning. Nah, bro. You seen? Yeah, it's over. If it goes to the ground game.
By who?
By Armando Serrano. Apparently, I'm trying to tell you that shit. I've seen Serrano. No, I've seen some. Yeah, but I'm talking about she's trying to go to MMA. And Serrano's ground game is alright. It's not the best, but I mean, if she survives out there, like, and wins the title. She's undefeated. I mean, she has a job, but I mean, that shit was competitive. But arguably, I think the only fighter in women's boxing that can actually do something is probably Amanda Serrano, bro. I'm gonna be honest, because other than that, nobody. Shit.
She needs to find Clarissa needs to find a wrestling method and stick to it. She doesn't need to do that hybrid shit. She needs to either pick Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Sambo, like something. Yeah, or Greco-Roman or American style freestyle wrestling, and then master that shit so she can have a defense mechanism. Because a lot of people get this fucked up. Most of the best MMA fighters come from boxing and kickboxing, and only learn jiu-jitsu or wrestling or something to defend against it. Like for example, Adesanya was a kickboxer and Muay Thai specialist, and he only learned Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to defend against it. Like a lot of dudes are wrestlers with some boxing skill. They only learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Sambo and other shit just to defend against it. But a lot of other people would stand up if they could. People like Daniel Cormier is a wrestler, Tyron Woodley's a wrestler, Henry Cejudo is a wrestler. But a lot of the main guys, like earlier in the day, like Chuck Liddell and those motherfuckers, they were doing
Tito Ortiz.
Yeah, Tito Ortiz. They were doing like karate and shit. And the only reason they even learned ground game was to just defend against it. So the ground game became popular because it's fewer paths to victory standing up. This is why boxing makes more money, why boxing's harder, because there are fewer paths to victory. With ground game, there's all kinds of things. You roll over on somebody wrong, they fucking pull a shoulder and the fight's over. And then you get a TKO, right. Like it's some shit like that.
And if somebody bends your leg, somebody chokes you, like
yeah, someone grabs your fucking ankle and try to break your shit and the fight's over. Yeah, exactly.
Literally does a backflip kick in it.
Yeah, they don't let you get up. They just wave it off. They're like, "Oh shit, you're out." Yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's just far fewer paths to victory in boxing, which is why boxing gets more respect. There's far fewer paths to victory. Either you win a decision, or you got to knock the motherfucker out, or you get knocked out. It's that simple. Whereas in MMA, there's so much bullshit that can happen. Motherfucker,
You know who I think could be good at
I've seen
MMA?
MMA. What? Who? What?
Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford. He wrestled that. I heard that motherfucker was good, bro. He would do good in MMA.
Well,
Yes,
he
he would,
wrestled.
bro. Yeah, he
He
wrestled.
wrestled.
His son's like really. Yeah, he
Wow.
was good, bro. I've heard stories that he's actually good, and what I've been told, because by the wrestling community, he's actually cold. His son is actually like one of the best in the country. So no, he would have done good. And we've seen how he
Well,
picked up. And you've seen how he picked up Sean Porter, man. That shit, bro. He picked up Sean Porter. Like he was
if there was
Sean
more
Porter
money
was
in
big.
MMA, Terrence Crawford would be over
Shit.
there.
Yeah, but there's
If-
no money. Unless you,
yeah.
I think Bellator you make more money than UFC. Look how big UFC is. UFC you don't make shit unless you're
One
Conor McGregor.
championship, one championship in Asia, you
They make
make
more
a
money.
lot of bread. You make a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
fucking
one
bread.
champion. Yep, that's why they signed. Yep, that is
Demetrius
true.
Mighty Mouse, who just got knocked the fuck out.
You talking about MMA?
Oh shit, he said MMA. Damn.
Man, you hate it, bro. You gotta understand when you like boxing MMA.
Can't
That's like
stand MMA, man.
nah, MMA. Nah, I like both, bro.
MMA is cool. It's just sometimes it's more boring than boxing. Like MMA, once they get stuck on the ground, it's like fuck.
It's
Damn,
just two sweaty grown men and whatchamacallit, coochie cutters on top of each other trying to wrestle.
I mean, shit. When it's still grapplers and like, nah, but
Like it's cool, but it's not my cup of tea, man. It ain't really my
no,
thing. That's what I'm just trying to
watch
say.
like Usman. You gotta watch Francis Ngannou, Jair
I like
guys like
Israel Adania though. I like
Adesanya.
Adesanya?
Oh, bro, who's that one? That might be Usman's toughest test. Who's that one Russian that's like in his way? I can't pronounce his name, but
Oh,
he's just like
Kamzat
literally.
Chimaev.
Yeah,
Wait, what is
dude's
his first
fucking
name?
Kamzat.
Kasma.
Kamzat?
I can't
I think
even
it's
fucking
Trevor.
back chat.
Man, he's a bro. That dude's gonna be a problem. Bro. I'm trying to tell you, that might be Usman's toughest match.
Yeah, everybody's saying that Kamzat will fucking fold Usman. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Can we see it? This nigga is barely
Yeah, but we
folding
gotta
any
wait.
people.
He has to fight Burns. If he taps, bro, if he taps up Burns in the first round, then yeah, we're definitely gonna see it.
All right, if he do some crazy shit like that, then yeah, that's crazy. We gotta see him against Usman.
Yeah, because I mean, that is.
I'm not gonna lie. When he knocked out Gerald Mershaw, I was laughing my ass off. Gerald looked scared. He came in there. He was looking at him like, "Oh my god, please don't come near me." And then he's one punch, but I was like, "Get this
Bro,
motherfucker
you
out
see
of
how
here!"
he did that one Chinese dude, bro? He literally had him in the air and like was laughing or saying stuff.
Man, you
Yeah,
know what I hate?
that was embarrassing.
Yeah,
You know what
that
I
shit,
hate?
bro. Imagine you get choked out to sleep, bro. Damn.
What's up, Alan?
You know, I hate when a girl is fine and you go check her profile and she got an OnlyFans in her bio.
Motherfucker, they trying to make money, bro. Let me tell you, as a working stiff in corporate America, I'll never blame a girl for having an OnlyFans. I completely understand. There's so much bullshit.
No.
Then
It's like yeah, I agree. But it's like I don't care if you have an OnlyFans, but it's just like, man, girls
And that will
graduate high
decide
school,
you.
they turn 18, that's the first thing they do. You didn't even try to get into the world first. You said, let me go ahead and pop that.
Because if
Hey,
you
bro,
got the
you
looks,
should be.
if you got the looks, you gotta maximize. A lot of girls just
Shit,
don't
if
have
you
the
got
looks
the
to get on
body,
OnlyFans.
you know niggas is just like, oh, let me look. If she got a nice body, she can make some bank. But it is easy though.
Exactly.
Like y'all, yeah, you do the
You
bare
could,
minimum and you make bank
you
on it.
could be
That's so
on you
easy.
could be on OnlyFans and in college, and that's an easy way to pay for college.
Bro, at least they go to OnlyFans now. You know, back in the day, and a couple years ago, they were sitting that
They used to
pool.
be just sucking dick in
No,
the
they
back of
used
people's pickup trucks.
no, they used to go to pools. What you mean? They hit up the
They
local
still
strip
go
club,
to
be like,
polls, Polo. They
Yeah,
do polls
they
and they
still
do
go to strip club.
OnlyFans.
bro, it was so
Yeah,
awkward when you go to strip, bro. The awkwardest thing, bro, when you go to a strip club and you see a girl you went to high school with, and you're just like, fuck.
I'd be
Shit, let
laughing
me
my
get a
ass off.
dance.
I'd be like,
You
Yeah,
think
"Nigga,
I'd be
I'm
I'm talking
like,
talking?
all that." You talked all that shit in algebra 2. Now look at your bitch.
No, some
I'll
of
be
them
like,
like
let me get a
no,
dance. We can talk about
no, they
our
be.
old days of high school.
Has destroyed a turret.
I mean, like if they like some of them, they was cool, so I was like, yeah, whatever. But it's just so awkward. It's like, damn, it's shit. But they be, doing their thing.
Like, yeah, don't get me snark. Get me wrong. Like, I'm not like one of these dudes. Like, if you have an OnlyFans, I don't care. I don't care. Like, people, like, I really don't care the choices people make with their lives. It has nothing to do with me.
True with
You
me.
know, I'm not gonna talk down on you for it or nothing, but it's just gonna be like, huh?
Hey, yo, D
What?
guy,
Yeah.
are the girls in California, like I know this, but like out of that you were there, are they fine or what do you rate them? Are they overrated?
Nah, the thing about California is a lot of the girls are attractive because a lot of attractive women come from all over the world to live in California because they know they can make it. Because California is not only the pornography capital of the entire country, but
Oh,
it's
you're
also like
heartbreaking.
it's also one of the modeling hubs. Like a lot of the modeling hubs, like New York, Miami, California, you're always gonna find hot women. So in California, yeah, there's a lot of hot ass women because they come from all over the world just to be in California to max out their looks. They want to be in models. They want to be in movies. They want to model. They want to be in commercials, and most importantly, they want to meet rich ass men. So they come to California to get it. Same as they go to Miami. Same as they go to New York. Same as they go to anywhere else.
Facts.
Texas is where all the thick women is at.
That's what I've been hearing. I
Met,
need to get
hey,
I need to get my black ass down to Texas and see what's good with
hey,
that.
D
You
Hive,
know how many
I know,
like
bro. They
Nah, them bitches swimming though. I ain't trying to do all that.
hey, Ellen, they
Yeah,
got all
what's up, Polo?
the
what's
Mex,
up, Polo?
no, the Mexican girls, man. I know they fine in Texas, man. When I was living out there with my auntie,
The
boy,
Mexican
let
girls?
me tell you, yeah, they bad out there, huh?
Nah, they got fridge built bitches there, but nah, they got some fine Mexican girls. They got some really cute ones. Yep, they got some ones built like fridges though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, you petty.
That's the probably the women in Mississippi.
Nah, but they
Yeah.
they got like it don't matter like thick. They got some thick girl. It don't matter if she Hispanic, she black, she white. They got some thick girls out here, man, and they fine.
Oh, yeah, everywhere. Hell yeah.
Come down to Texas, you get you a real bad one. You know.
Right. You go to Florida, you get them Cubans, though. Them Cubans are, ooh, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah, you go to Atlanta, you get them trainees.
Oh hell no.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Yeah, you
You go to
come,
Atlanta, you get the AIDS.
That's true
yeah,
too.
come, hey, come to
Damn, Alan, you
Minnesota,
about to be in the Air Force too? You about to clean up the shop, man. Get your little uniform on. You gonna be fucking killing them hoes.
Hey, we
Oh, no
got
doubt.
decent women out here. Hey, we got decent out here women out here in Minnesota. Y'all better slide through, man.
Oh,
Where
so
you
you're
live,
in
Polo?
Bet-
Minnesota too?
Yeah,
Oh, damn, I
Okay.
didn't know.
yeah. You got them all over. You go to Minneapolis, they're all over, bro.
I wouldn't doubt.
Oh, dude,
Actually,
this dude over here, he talking about Canelo and Bud that you sent me on Twitter. I'm surprised. Like, I don't. I mean, I get what he's saying, but I don't understand why he brought up Bud. Like, why is he sucking Bud dick? I don't know.
Wait, what the fuck?
That might be our man trying to talk. He might be walking
Were
in
you
a
breaking up?
fucking
Was that just me?
no, I hear
snowstorm.
that too.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. What was you
What's up,
saying,
Travis Daddy
D?
Boxing?
What's
Oh,
good, Travis?
I was talking about that guy, that guy that you sent me on Twitter. So he was talking about the Canelo situation, but he was just using it as an excuse to suck Bud's dick. And I was like, okay, I don't like. It's just weird. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why I did that.
Shit, that too.
A lot of them
Like,
dudes
Man, I
ain't
might.
even real fans. Like they don't support Bud.
I'm just glad this dude stopped like making weird videos of himself and trying to like respond to people that way. That shit was creepy.
Hey, I'm not gonna
I'm,
lie, bro. I was a fan of Bud before, but then after I started seeing what they're doing to Spence, I kind of stopped fucking with. Because I mean, I
No, I
buy his
still
shit
like
because
Bud. I don't really mess
no,
with
it's
the
just
way
what
that
they're
they talk about
doing. Like,
Spence though.
yeah, like calling him a drunk and shit. Yeah, I don't really respect
They
that. That's the
sound they
shit. Like,
sound bitter and jealous, man. like
Yeah,
some
Spence
hoes.
quiet. That's why Spence got a lot of because he's quiet, bro. He doesn't really like even with the Mikey Garcia fight. Mikey Garcia was the one doing the most talking. He's like, I'm tired of them saying they're gonna knock me
Drop
out.
the
I'm
link for
like,
him, Art man.
who?
Oh, this Travis guy do wants to come on. But yeah, no, Bud is fine to me. I don't mind Bud. Bud's fans have a weird way they interpret history.
Yeah, they try to make it seem like everybody was ducking Bud when that's really not the case. I feel like the only dude that you can really say that ducked Bud was Thurman.
And Danny Garcia and a couple others. But like you said, bro,
Nah,
I want to
I
see him
don't think
fight.
Danny ducked him.
Keep them. Hey, Keith, one time, man, Keith, one time, Thurman. I remember he was the best welterweight. Pause later. But remember back in the day, Keith Thurman was a problem. I remember when he fought Danny Garcia. So let's do it.
Everybody look good
Keith,
until they fight somebody.
Well, the thing about Thurman is that I ain't gonna lie. I saw this Thurman video. Thurman was talking this shit. He got me like, all right, Thurman, let's see if you can fight as good as you talking right now. Then okay, I can see you back in that contention. I'm not saying you'll beat Bud or Spence, but I want
Nah,
to see the fights. I
I
like
like
get
that
that.
shit
yo,
Thurman was talking.
he'll
Yeah,
get his
Thurman was
ass
talking
ripped.
that shit though. I like
yo,
that.
what if he goes in there and stops Barrios and looks at that? Then we're gonna have to talk shit to Checkmate and be like, how does
No,
that make
but
you?
the thing about Thurman does get a lot of
I'm gonna
disrespect
talk
though.
my shit. But I'm gonna talk my shit. If he goes in there and watches Thurman like Barrios, like it's not even competitive, like legitimate. I'm gonna talk my shit. Checkmate. What happened to Barrios at 140 was good, but Barrios at 147, and against Keith Thurman, bro. Checkmate was like Barrios is this man. If he goes in there and gets washed, bro, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
And the thing is, that's exactly what's supposed to happen. Thurman's supposed to go in there and beat the living shit out of Barrios. If Thurman look horrible, bro, oh my god, I don't even
But
want to
if
see
it,
this nigga fight no
but if
more.
it's
Well, the thing about
but
it is
listen,
Thurman do
if
get
it's competitive
disrespected a
fight
lot. He
though,
does get a lot of disrespect when he
yo,
was
but what if it's
at one point the
competitive
best
though?
welterweight in the world. I ain't going to
Yeah,
talk about his antics, but he did put in work. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So
Until Pacquiao came along and
yeah,
shit, we saw what
Pacquiao
happened.
beat his ass.
Yeah, he did beat
It
his ass.
was a
It
split
was
decision,
Well,
competitive
but
no,
though.
no,
Nah,
not me.
bro,
Let's say because it was a split decision. Like
bro, he
they try to
dropped
make
his
it seem
ass
like
and then he
Pacquiao beat him,
fucking.
but it was a split decision. So
I mean, it was a competitive. Nah, but them two knockdowns, bro. Nah, he was fucking Keith Thurman up, man. That first knockout, I'm like, damn. He got
that was
Keith
more of
Thurman
like a
from.
flash knockdown, though, in my opinion. That first one.
yeah.
Nah, then he hit him with that body shot, and I think Keith
But
Thurman went.
everybody knows Keith Thurman is weak to the body. But Pacquiao put in
Bro,
work.
he caught
Like
him
I ain't
right
gonna lie,
back.
bro.
Pacquiao was juiced up.
Oh, here we go
Oh
again, man.
shit.
There's no
Hey,
proof,
hey,
no
they
nothing.
wasn't doing
Hey,
random testing though. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Facts.
how many tests did he fail, bro? How many tests did he fail? He didn't fail none, so that we
Oh,
could
you
do
on
that
that
through
shit right
theory.
there.
Yeah, we
Hey,
could do theory,
hey,
theory. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, bro. If they failed, then
yo,
okay, but
I
hey,
did, I did probation for 2 years and like had to test every 2 weeks and I ain't failed not one test. I just got high for 11 days straight, and then got clean for 3 days. I mean, doing coke, and then like shit, then I pass all
oh,
my tests. I'm saying like just because somebody passing all their
Oh
tests
shit!
don't mean that they ain't
God
doing
damn!
shit.
we can do that
Exposed.
all day, bro. We can do that all day.
Say
Exposed.
that again,
Exposed.
family.
Yeah.
Say
Oh,
that
y'all
again,
must not know
family.
me. Like, hey, I don't hide nothing about what I do, cause
Hey, family. Say
That's
that
cool. That's
again,
cool.
bro.
you know what I'm
Oh
You was
my
saying.
doing drugs
god.
for 11
Ain't
days
nobody.
straight. You did
Hey,
it.
I'm
You was
getting hella money on YouTube. I've been doing this shit for 6 years. Ain't nobody gonna buy me shit. Ain't nobody gonna pay for shit for me. You know what I'm saying?
facts. You
So
said
like, and
you was doing drugs for 11 days straight, and then you got clean 3 days, and you passed.
yeah, yeah,
Oh my
shit.
god.
I was selling
Exposed.
crack too, on
Shit.
you know, on probation too, and
Hey.
house arrest and all that shit.
Oh man.
Y'all know who
Oh
be
man.
doing coke too. You know, the quote unquote best heavyweight in the world. That motherfucker be snorting 8 balls like a motherfucker. So
See,
That
don't
makes
don't.
y'all
Danny
sound like y'all
Benavidez
young and
look.
shit. So
I am young. I'm
yeah,
21.
yeah. So
Now,
it's kind of hard to have that conversation with you. Like when you
what
30,
conversation?
35, I'm 38. You've been through like a lot more life experiences and shit.
No,
You know.
yeah. But I know what you're coming from. We all go through different shit. So like, I'm not gonna personally admit, what I've done, but shit, I know where you're coming from, bro. Like that's weird.
Yeah, like
That's crazy. That makes
fuck
Benavidez
motherfuckers.
look real stupid for not being able to pass if it's that really that simple.
Yeah.
That makes Benavidez look horrible.
Didn't you say that he was out here in the club partying, cheating on his girl? Man, I started laughing when he said that. Man, that shit made me die.
They all cheat on their fucking women. That's how rich niggas do.
He's a family
This,
man, though, man.
That's a
Not
bunch of
all
cap.
of them. I think Wilder being faithful to that chick he with.
I
Oh
think
well,
so too.
Caleb Plant being faithful for sure.
yeah,
I think
Caleb
so too.
Plant. Yeah, he ain't no fucking pussy monster like that. He better be faithful.
Yeah, man, that bitch is bad, man.
He is bad.
I was posting his girl like for about 2 weeks after that fight. Just like on my lives, I put a picture of her and shit. That
She's
bitch got some sexy ass legs, man.
girl is bad.
I think I still got her on my
Yo,
phone now,
Oh my
yo, I
god.
really wanna. Yo, I really
and in
wanna
my
see her.
bookmarks.
Yo, I really
I be
wanna see
doing
her
some
have
disrespectful
Canelo.
shit. Like I be following these niggas, girls and shit. But like I don't even be following the fighter, and I be doing that shit for years. Like Kevin Farmer, I've been following his girl for years and ain't following him. I've been
Wait, Kevin
following
Farmer got
Broner.
a fine girlfriend with his
Hey, I've
cockeyed
been
ass.
following Broner girl since like I started in like 2015. And I'm following him, but I be on her page way more. Who? Charles Hadley, his girl bad. Hey, I be on them.
You follow
Wait,
Ugas girl?
is Kevin
Shit,
Farmer?
I tried to take Clarissa Shields to a fight and Letitia Crawford.
Oh Lord.
She's
Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey, really, not cause like I'm attracted to him like that. It's just like it's business. I really wanted Letitia Crawford so I can get in the family and shit. That's some
Be
business.
careful, Bud might fuck around and start busting caps and shit.
No, that's why like I'm gonna treat her ass right so he don't fuck me up. Cause like I was inviting her to LA to a fight and I had the tickets. I just told her like
What
just
she
pay for
said?
your way here. I'm gonna
Oh,
treat you right out of
Did
respect for
Kevin
him.
Farmer ever open that strip club?
I don't think so, but he got a truck company with Peter Quillen.
Oh shit, Peter Quillen ass on that truck company too. That's smart.
Yeah, I just talked to him like tonight, like about a half an hour ago,
Oh,
cause
that's good.
he
Yeah.
got some apartment complexes here in Grand Rapids, and he said he
Oh
only
wow.
rent out to veterans. So I just got approved for my Section 8 and shit. So hey, I can pocket my YouTube money and I can live off of the Section 8 for free. You know.
Well, I'm
that's what's
glad
up.
Peter Quillen. I'm glad Peter Quillen is doing good. Since he been out the game.
Yeah, that nigga rich as fuck, bro. He
A
had
lot of
like
these boxers
he
can
got a
make
million
slaves.
and a half dollars in jewelry alone. Like he got a few different apartment complexes. That
Damn.
Like
nigga
Danny
is doing.
Garcia, he started to buy properties too. I
Yeah,
saw Danny.
Oh yeah,
Danny
Danny
Garcia
Garcia.
rich as hell.
He like the best businessman out of all of them. He got the clothing line. He got a barber shop. He got apartment complex.
That clothing line is trash.
That's what's up
I
though.
think either him or his dad selling a lot of weed too.
His dad definitely selling drugs, and
Yeah,
he
his
doing a
dad.
lot
That's
of
probably his
drugs.
dad.
Yeah, Angel Garcia look like fucking a methed out Scarface looking at.
The boy
yo,
be
man.
going
Shit,
in. I still
Hey,
remember he was
Earl got
calling
his
Keith
ranch
Thurman all
too.
kind of niggas and shit. That shit was funny as hell.
He's like, "What's up, nigga? You're not gonna do shit, nigga. You gonna get knocked out, nigga." I'm like, bro, nobody called this man out.
Yeah, cause he from the hood though.
What the fuck did that mean? He just slapped in the head with
I
some
mean, he
fucking.
ain't. It ain't like he white. I mean, if it was Caleb Plant saying this shit, then it'd be
Nah, I
different.
don't care who you are. Even certain black people just can't call me nigga without,
Oh
some
yeah,
introductions.
yeah. You right. You right.
Yep, I
Yeah,
Yeah, cause
agree.
fuck
this is
that shit.
disrespectful. Period.
You come out of nowhere. I've never even done business with you. Like, what's up, my nigga? I'm like, what? I'm gonna reach for
Yeah,
my shit. I'm
that's the
like, wait,
thing
hold
too.
Well,
It's
on.
just
that's
like
like
you gotta.
casual, but I'm just saying like how Angel was saying it. You can about say bro like that and still piss somebody off. Like,
Angel
what's
was
up,
screaming
bro?
at
Angel, it's
the.
just like you don't know. You can't go up to somebody you don't know. You Mexican. I mean, like, what's
Yeah.
up, my nigga? It's like,
But
bruh, don't
Angel,
talk. Call
Angel
Yes,
me.
was
shit. Yes, you
screaming at the
can. I
top of
lived
his
in LA for the
lungs,
past
though.
30
He meant
years,
it
so yes, you
disrespectfully.
can.
Though I'm
No,
from Texas, it's kind of
Angel,
different around here. You gotta be like a real close with somebody if they allow you to say it.
no,
You know what I'm
Angel
saying?
was, but Angel was screaming at the top of his lungs. He meant that in the most disrespectful way possible. Like he was screaming at the press conference. He was like, "Yeah, you hear me, nigga? Yeah, you hear me?" Like he was on some fucking Steve.
What press conference was this at? What
This
press
press
conference?
conference for Thurman.
He must have been on one that day. He was
He
on a
was,
good one.
Yeah.
yeah, he was smoking some serious shit. He was like, "We're gonna knock this nigga out." You hear me? Nigga? He sound like fucking Steven from Django, bro.
Yo, watch the Keith Urban. I mean, watch the Amir Khan versus Danny Garcia press conference, man. He said some shit like that today. His ass would have been, man. He said some out of pocket shit.
Shit, you saw Tio and his dad would hate me.
Yeah, they were fucking on some bullshit.
They didn't make the WBC president didn't make him apologize though.
They make who apologize for what?
T.O. for saying nigga, but they made Devin Haney apologize for saying no white boy would beat me.
Yeah, I'll never lose. Like Bernard Hopkins, they made him
Well, that's
apologize for
some
that
bullshit
bullshit.
though. That's some bullshit saying no white boy will beat you type shit. Like, you know, because if another race said ain't no black fighter beating me, that'd still be like
But you
some
know they
bullshit.
ain't true though.
Alimenter said that about Marvin Hagler before he got his ass whooped, and multiple other people have said it, and they haven't gotten the same backlash.
The
Yo,
thing
I
is
was
too is
there
that
when Bernard Hopkins got knocked out of the ring by that white boy. You
Oh,
know, like
Joe Smith
like that shit
Jr.
was like a funeral, bro. Like the whole arena was quiet as fuck.
that was crazy though.
And
I was
like
like, damn.
when Joe Smith tried to celebrate, they started booing his ass.
He was like 56 years old.
And they was gonna rob him. Joe
There's
Smith was winning all of those rounds, and they kept like giving them to Hopkins.
Yo,
You know,
I'm
like you can
watching, bro.
tell, like
Yeah,
just
I
watching
don't
the
know
fight
why
in the
fight.
arena.
What fight you watching, but I'm
They was
literally
only
like,
they was only showing the highlights of Bernard Hopkins like hitting him, but he was only landing like a few punches in the round, and they was just only showing Bernard Hopkins highlights.
I mean, if
yeah,
it's the
but
Bernard
I'm
Hopkins fight, it's his last fight. They're gonna give it to him, but unfortunately, Joe Smith Jr. said, "Fuck that."
That
Boom.
white boy knocked his ass out the ring.
yo. I don't know what fight did have you watching, but I'm watching Castagna. He's beating Lara's ass.
Oh my
I'm literally
god,
watching.
what the that shit
wait,
was that shit was a draw. He barely fucking won.
Nah,
Castano.
he tripping.
He's watching
Bro,
Castano versus Lara, and I'm like, again, he didn't do enough. He tries to flurry. He tries to flurry at the end of the rounds to steal him, and it doesn't fool the judges.
bro, he fucking landed a shot. Lara almost fucking
He
dropped.
didn't
Like,
just he didn't beat Laura.
That
He
was a
yeah, he
didn't.
beat
draw, wasn't
Lara.
it?
Yeah, he did, bro. He
Yeah,
did enough to beat Lara.
he
Not
gets
to
a,
me. Yeah.
he can't convincingly win any of his step up fights because he tries to flurry at the end of the round, thinking it's gonna steal him, and it doesn't work.
Yo, that dude got a confusing ass guard, man. The way he be moving his hands around and shit. It's like that little peekaboo type shit he be doing.
Damn.
That shit like kind of throw you off. You know, like every other fighter kind of got their little motion, but he kind of just like he move his hands a little bit different. It's tricky. And then he tag your ass. At least from the Jermel fight. I ain't seen none of his other fights.
And that's a lot of people. A lot of people haven't seen any of his other fights because let's keep it real. He fought Lara and Teixeira, and
Oh no,
you
I seen
know,
the who did he fight to beat the I saw the Teixeira one. You
yeah,
know,
he fought Teixeira.
but yeah, that dude is good, man. If I was Jamel, I wouldn't have fought him again. Like no matter how much they paid me.
No, I would have
Damn,
fought him
that's
again
yeah, that's
No, he
crazy.
ain't
Yeah.
tripping though.
because he
You
can
I
know,
knock
didn't
him
think.
out.
I
shit.
didn't think
I
of
mean,
something
like
like
I
that.
thought it was a draw the first time I watched it, but like I still think Castano could do more. I don't think Jamel could do much more. He ain't knocking that dude out.
Damn, you heard
No,
it,
I
bro.
don't think Castano can do much more than
I'm
that.
trying to tell these dudes
He
that
fights the
if
same way.
Castaño ends up
I mean, he
They can
gave
fight.
up. He gave up the last 3 rounds, bro. So like, he
Like in
would
my
have.
opinion,
He
it
had
was
to
more
fight
of
one.
what Jermel didn't do, than what
Yeah,
Castano did.
Castano has made no adjustments via his losses. He fights the exact same way. And like I said, the
he
only reason
never
why he
lost.
got the draw, is because he tries to flurry at the end of each round to get some punches in, and it's never enough to fool the judges. That's why he hasn't been really successful in a lot of his step up fights. And I do disagree. I think that Charlo, all he has to do is focus on the body, throw the uppercuts, time him when he's coming in with straight rights, and he won't be able to move in and get so much work done. And I do think he will probably get the stoppage. He'll probably be late, but he'll
So
probably get the
like, this
stoppage.
sound
Yeah,
completely opposite of what everybody was saying after that fight. They were saying Castano won. He got robbed.
But you know
You
what that
know.
is, man.
Yeah, that's because
no,
they
it's
don't
not
like
that,
Charlo.
Brian, bro. No, it's not that. Castaño did enough, bro. I don't, bro. You gotta be honest, bro. Calm
Bolo, we
down.
can't
Castano
hear you.
didn't do enough.
He won his rounds bigger than
Castaño
Charlo.
did
You know.
Yeah, and that's where I disagree because all he did was throw at the last 25 seconds. He just tried to flirt like he does in most of
Yeah,
his
but
The
like
fights
if
thing
he
about
when
swung
he
Charlo in
can't
that
hard as
fight
land.
was
fuck,
he
like if
wasn't
he
patient
he
enough. He
too
was
hard
moving
at the end of
shots.
that round.
You look at, and Charlo's just throwing. He's just throwing punches, not
Yeah, and
timing, not
also
placing.
Castano was hurt more times than Charlo was hurt. Charlo was hurt probably once. Castano was hurt 3 times.
And instead of being patient when he hurt him, he was just throwing shots. Like he would just jump on him with no patience, no timing, no nothing. That's the reason why that fight went that way, in my opinion. And he
Yeah,
wasn't even. You look at the corner, he wasn't listening to Derek James. He was listening more to his wife on the sidelines, and his wife is a weirdo.
The nigga was getting tagged.
Yeah, he was. It
His
was a
wife
very
is a
tough fight.
weirdo. Jamel,
What's up?
you say Jamel wife a weirdo?
Yeah, she's weirdo.
I know, like he think it was his baby mama or his wife was fucking Jamal, and he got mad. He was talking
Oh,
about it on the live stream.
Real? For real?
Yeah, his
are you
baby mama
fucking
or his
Yes.
wife,
serious?
one of
Oh
them.
my god. I did not
I'm
know
telling
that.
you, he said that shit.
Who is
Like they got all kind
Jamel?
of weird shit going on. You know, like he fucking with my baby mama or some shit he was talking about. Like look it up. I heard
Who
him
is
say
Oh,
it.
Jamel
I do
Charlo's
remember that.
wife? Who
That's when they was
is
fighting.
she?
That's when they was
Yeah,
beefing on live. Why would he
it
say that
was
on live though?
it
They're
was on a
both
live.
fucking weirdo, bros. Like they're both
Jamal
fucking
is the
weird.
weirdo, bro. Cause like, how could you fuck your brother's girl or baby mama or some shit like that? Your twin, and then the
Wasn't he
girl is a weirdo
wasn't
too.
he married at the time too? He was married to his
Yeah,
wife still.
Oh my god, both
yeah.
these niggas are creeps.
But the funny thing about it is Tony Harrison was like, I know Jamal just been beating your ass ever since he was little.
Yeah,
And it
we
kind
didn't
of
listen to Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison exposed their asses way early. We did not listen.
nah.
Man, that shit was
I
hilarious.
used to mess with the Charlottes heavy, but all this stuff they've been doing, like he was bigging up what Punch Drunk and shitting on Wilder and shitting on his fans. It's like, and the thing is, like these dudes shit on the fans is like y'all share the same fan base.
But
Yeah, talking
Jamal
about
running
skills
around here
pay the
acting
bills.
crazy. Like if he run up on me like he be running up on people at them venues, I still on his ass.
No, no doubt.
You
Like
know,
he
like
be talking all
immediate,
that gangster shit.
automatically. And if he try to run up on me with a crowd, I'm gonna stab everybody.
No, because he be
I used to
talking.
go to every fight with a shank on me, cause I
Oh
knew
my god,
motherfuckers
bro.
used to threaten me and shit before I went to them fights.
Oh, no
Like,
doubt. I know they be trying to pull up on dudes be talking big like they gonna pull up on somebody. I see it all the time.
yeah, don't never do shit.
He was talking, but Mel was talking about Wilder like that. It's like, dude, Wilder will slap blood out you, dude.
Well,
He's
no,
talking
he
about,
said
oh, I'm gonna
he'll
get my
smoke his bitch
goons.
ass is what he said.
Yeah, he
If
said I'm gonna
Wilder
get my
smack him.
goons and light up the block. I'm like, dude, Wilder got a whole fucking compound. You niggas will get lost in the jungle. Wilder be like Predator on your dumb asses. Like, bro, cut the
Well,
bullshit out.
no, like, Jamel, he cool with Spence, and Spence is tight with Trap Boy Freddy, and Trap Boy Freddy down there got all the guns and dope and shit. So they got a squad. Boosie know not to fuck with them down there, so they doing something. He got a squad, but not you ain't
Boosie
finna
don't
do
fuck with
shit,
people.
huh?
I said I don't think Boosie fucks with people.
Well, like shit, they shot his ass up when he went down there. Boosie killed one of my favorite rappers and shit.
Oh,
That nobody
boy,
ain't never heard of because he killed
we
him
air
before he blew up.
we airing out Boosie and shit.
Damn,
He was convicted of that shit.
Oh, okay.
You
it's
know,
crazy though. Lil Boosie.
Boosie,
Boosie.
little Boosie,
Yeah, he
yeah.
put the hit out on Nussy. But yeah, he got shot by like one of Spence homeboys. Set him up.
Well,
Wait, what y'all talking about?
Boosie got shot at like the Big T or some shit in Oak Cliff.
Yeah, I remember. I
Shit,
remember that.
Is Tevin
shit.
Farmer ever gonna fight? I don't know. People keep saying they want to see Tevin Farmer and Tank. I don't give a fuck about that weak ass
Oh,
fight.
that's
Now
just
that
like
shit
what
dead
Bob Arum
now.
said. That's just dead
Yeah,
to me.
Tank will fold Tevin Farmer and get no credit for it.
Yeah, like Tevin Farmer lost to JoJo Diaz. JoJo done lost to Devin Haney. Like shit. Tevin need to work his way back up.
Shit, Tevin needs to just go ahead and move up to 135 and cause some problems then.
I think that's where he was at when or no, he was at 130.
No, he's at 130, yeah.
He ain't got no power at 130. He gonna get his ass beat.
Yep. he, got,
yeah, Tank would have
he,
folded them if they would have fought.
he got like 30 fights
Yeah.
and fucking 6 knockouts, bro.
But like Tank them didn't want to make the fight. They was trying to offer Tank like 4 or 5 million or something like that. They turned it down like 3 different times.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, Tank and them is
Who turned it?
moving.
Hey, yo, Tank turned it down.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
unless it was Mayweather Promotions. And I don't know
Shit, don't
why
let
he would
Tank
have
make
whooped his
her that.
ass.
Don't let
Tank
Tank make
will
it.
move a lot of these dudes' asses. It's just
But they don't be
Smeller
making them
B and
fights though.
Floyd be doing that bullshit.
Yeah, they don't want to cut him loose. They don't want to let him off the chain.
And you know what? In the end, like if he retire undefeated, that's all people gonna remember.
Yo,
Nah,
but
people
at
gonna talk shit about Tank. If he don't start clipping certifieds, people gonna talk shit about Tank for the
That's
rest
what
of his
happened to
life.
Floyd.
Yo, but at 130, 135, he will, but not at 140, man. The in-house opponents looking like Sabir Matiz, Gary Antoine Russell. I forgot what the
Yeah. Canelo was the only one that Floyd was just fought real quick, like when we wanted him to fight him. Other than that, he like put all that shit off. Canelo was the only one. He signed that 6-fight deal, and Canelo was like the second fight.
no,
Well,
it was
that's because everybody said that he was ducking Canelo. I'm pretty sure that if like everyone was like, "Oh, he's ducking," Canelo would knock you out. You've been cherry picking up until this point, and Canelo's your first opponent that you haven't picked, and he was like, "Okay, cool, let's see about it," and then got him out the way, and then everyone said, "Oh, Canelo was too young; he's a cherry pick." So it was a
That's
lose
bullshit. Like
situation.
Canelo was good back then. Just like he is now. He might be better now, but like I actually bet on Canelo to win that fight. I lost
no,
$20.
Wow, you bet against fucking Mayweather? That's
Man,
bold.
shit, Canelo is the truth, bro. He was knocking motherfuckers out cold. Like he already had like 40 some wins and a unified champion.
yeah,
Against
but
You didn't
against
think he was too
nobody though.
green?
listen. I think if they would have done the fight a couple years, like 2014, 15, I think Canelo would have done better. I just think he was too green when he fought
Yeah, with
Mayweather.
Mayweather older.
Listen,
He need to have that fight
you
now.
can't compare.
Oh
You know,
my
you want
god.
to fight him. You want to fight him when he young and shit. Shit, fight him when you old. Then let's even the
Oh,
sport
that
of
makes
fight.
no fucking sense,
That don't
bro.
make no sense
That
though.
makes
Hey,
no sense, bro.
no. So now it should be like a little bit closer. You know,
So
Floyd's a little bit
Floyd
older.
gotta be 50 to give Canelo a shot.
Some people feel like Floyd will still win.
He might.
Yeah, let's discuss. Hey, okay. Hey,
I
you
mean, but
invited to the carne asada, homie. You invited to the carne asada, homie. These niggas won't win.
some of that bad meat.
No, give me the good
I
meat. You
want some of
mean? That's
that
good.
bad meat Canelo had in that first
Exactly.
Triple G fight. That motherfucker
Yep.
was
Yeah, I
big as
got you,
fuck.
bro. Hey, I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. Don't
Man. And then he get caught and he like way smaller. That shit was like obvious as fuck.
It was.
He was way smaller in the second fight.
Hey, Polo, he's still invited to the barbecue? He's
Yeah.
supposed to-
He took that privilege away fast.
he was like, nah,
Nah,
stay
man,
your
nah,
ass
like I
home.
wouldn't say that shit on the. I might say it on the video. I be trying to be nice to Canelo though. You know.
Yeah, because his fans will spam your inbox with the N word quick than a motherfucker.
Well, nah, but like if I be nice to Canelo and shit, then like I can get some Mexican fans. And like when I used to go to the fights, you know, I used to be with Mexicans and shit. You know, like shit deep. They had my back. I even got cool with some I don't even know them motherfuckers now. I don't remember them now. But they had jumped some dude, a Triple G troll or something. They got the arguing in the crowd, but they all had Canelo shirts on, Team Canelo. And they beat the shit out the
Damn.
dude. I posted the video, and then like the
Uh,
family that done contacted me on Facebook and shit. I got cool with them and the mom. I think I'm still
Mm.
friends with the mom to this
It's
day.
probably it was probably L Dog's dad that they was jumping.
oh, you petty as
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Nah. What?
I would want to see that though. Just a bunch of Canelo fans beating the shit out of a Triple G fan, a bum Lovkin fan. That'd be funny. I'd be
They beat
laughing.
up. They beat up Billy Joe Sanders fans. They,
Yeah, I wish I had all
Billy
my
Joe
damn
Saunders
pages
fans.
and shit.
Billy Joe Saunders don't have no fucking fans. That'd be like slapping retarded kids. Like he don't have no legitimate fans.
you got the British.
That'd
You
be like
got the
fast
youth.
slapping a British dude.
Yeah, he
Hey,
Billy Joe Saunders has no fucking following.
but he's supposed to be a gang member or some shit.
Billy Joe Saunders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
him
man.
and Tyson Fury. Like
Oh,
they
Yeah,
supposed to
because
be
Daniel
they on
like a
that.
Kinahan.
gang.
Yeah, they're on that Kinahan plan.
Willie Monroe told me that like Billy Joe Saunders had somebody like threatening his girl or sister or some shit while they was fighting. Some shit like that. He might have just been making some kind of weird excuse.
Damn,
But
Willie
Nah,
like
Monroe.
there
but
ain't
he
no
said
weird
like
excuse.
somebody
Willie
was
Monroe
like,
said that.
yeah, he told me
Did,
that.
didn't
You know.
didn't Willie Monroe lose to Billy Joe Sanders and get his ass whooped?
Yeah. And that was his
Oh
excuse.
shit!
He said like they was threatening his family and shit.
Bruh.
Damn.
Oh my. All right, man. You need to get
And he
this
was
man number
completely and he was
before he gets
completely
you shot.
agreeing with me with them small gloves with the
Who?
Triple G shit too.
Oh, wait,
No,
who
like
had the small
Backdoor is just
gloves?
legitimate, man. Because there's been some dude.
Wait, who had the small gloves? Who had the small
Triple
gloves?
G, them gloves was looking small though.
Oh, y'all trying to say Triple G was cheating?
But yeah, he was
Triple G got small ass fucking hands. What y'all expect from this nigga?
There's
them
always
gloves
some
was
shit
like
going on in this fucking
looking
sport.
at the gloves side by side. Them motherfuckers was tiny as hell.
Hey,
That
I'm
does,
gonna ask you, bro. Who do you got if Charlo ends up fighting Canelo? Who do you think wins that fight?
Oh, Canelo easy.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to tell you guys. They've been crying that they want the Charlo Canelo fight. I'm like, shit, when it's not competitive
Nigga,
or
we
when it
wanted it
looks
at
like,
160. That's what we
Yeah.
wanted.
oh,
exactly.
it's
We
At
said that
160.
Charlo
no,
loses
that was
now.
talking about 168. No, we want to see that shit. Hey, remember, all right, man, you made the come. You want to see more Mexico versus US? And there we go, Canelo Charlo on the contract.
Yeah, can we get Tank versus Williams Zepeda and Frank Martin versus
Yeah.
El Rayo? Can we get that
Then
shit?
we can get
Yeah.
Cejudo versus Marcus Brown. Yep, make it
Oh
happen.
yeah. Oh hell yeah, make that fight. Zero versus
Yeah,
Marcus
let's
Brown.
make it
Fuck yeah.
happen.
Yeah, let's make that fight.
Zero
And
versus
then
who?
Marcus
Marcus
Brown.
Brown. Man,
Okay,
why
let's do
Zero?
it.
Yeah, acting like Zero's real nigga. 42-0 against
Bro,
nobody.
hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. What American fighter from 161? Ain't nobody fucking with Suda, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with that's American. You got no
Boy,
respect for
look at
that, bro.
who Zero's been fighting.
But bro,
What are you
nobody
talking
wants to
about?
fight him, bro.
Hey
Bro,
yo,
I
who was that
literally
that
talked to
Marcus
one of
Brown
his
just
guys.
fought? I'm about to go watch that. That dude, that white boy beat the shit out that boy, man.
The Russian dude, or
Better
Better
be.
be a.
Yeah, I'm finna.
no, actually,
I don't.
no, he got his ass whooped. He got
I
his
don't
ass
even
whooped.
know if Zerto could beat Joe Smith Jr. Dog. Like, I really don't.
The dude that Joe Smith went told life and death.
What's
Nah, hell
Zerto's
no.
biggest
No,
win?
he
Jesse
can't.
Hart?
No, you know he beat
Garbage.
Hey, Armin, I don't know why you talking stuff. Ain't you the one that said that he was
I'm
gonna
just
beat him?
keeping it 100. I really don't know too much about Zerto. I'm gonna keep it
Hey,
100. I
listen,
really don't.
Bro, when we talk about the resume, we bring up these fucking names like Jesse Hart, Amatoso. Like, look at these niggas.
listen, listen. The dude that Joe
Bro,
Smith
don't make it seem
arguably
like I'm
lost.
hating. I just said, is that his biggest win,
Bro,
bro?
y'all
That's
gonna let
somebody
me?
that he beat.
Oh shit.
You gonna let me talk? Literally, the dude that Joe Smith was getting his ass whooped, and arguably people say he lost. I had it a draw. Fucking Pseudo smoked earlier in his career in 2013 when he debuted at HFL. We could do that,
It
and
was
that victory.
2015, and it was Blazov. Yeah, he got a UD against him. We
And he
feel you.
whooped his ass. And then Joe Smith versus look how that fight ended up, man. Joe Smith
I
was
mean,
getting
we
his
could
ass
do that all
beat.
day. Shit, McDonough had a better
Shit,
performance than Canelo. Is he a better fighter than
like I
Canelo?
said,
Real talk.
hell no.
Yeah,
Nah, but come on, man. No, Suda will beat Joe Smith and
maybe
Bivol.
even
Better
in the
be
second
that
fight too.
shit be surprised. He'll probably get better be a fight, but I think better be edges out. But we gotta see, bro, how he does it. But no, he beats the shit out of Joe Smith.
Who's Zero
Better fight
fighting
Joe
next?
Smith. It's either Bivol or somebody else. Because if Bivol moves on, because he's his Mando, you know, he beat that Cuban dude, so now he's his Mando.
Wait. No,
Yeah, he's just
Bivol's mandatory is a Dominic Bozell, isn't it?
Sudo won it was eliminated, and that winner was gonna be his manager. It's Bilbo, or he has to fight somebody else in the rankings. But now he has to fight Bilbo, bro. If
But the
if
number one
Bilbo,
ranked guy is this Dominic Bozell person.
they
So
haven't updated it, bro. It's gonna be Surdo. Watch. But like I
okay.
said, bro, if you want to do that, like I said, we can do that. Hey, they do Brown versus Surdo. Let's bet money, and then when it's not what you expect, it's gonna be Jesse Hart 2.0.
Jesse Hart and Brown fight the same. Stop it.
Hey, bro. First of all, Sudo's never been dropped. As soon as Sudo lands
He
clean,
ain't fight
Brown's not
nobody.
gonna.
That's
Bro,
I'm
he's never
trying to
been
tell
dropped.
him. I'm
I
trying to
think he
tell
went
him.
with Joe
I
Smith
literally
and
talked to
Marcus
his man.
Brown. I think Marcus Brown gonna take
Uh,
him.
yeah, I think
Bro, if
Marcus
he gets
Brown will get a
caught,
decision
no,
on that.
but if he gets caught, he's getting knocked the fuck out. If he gets caught by
Dude,
that
people
Joe
keep
Smith,
talking about Joe Smith Jr. fight. Joe Smith Jr. caught Bivol twice with his best overhand rights and didn't do shit.
but okay, but like I said, when he fights Brown and it's not ends up to what you think it is, but I think I got Brown, but it's not. If he catches Joe Smith catches Brown, he's getting knocked out. I'm sorry, bro.
Like you literally just said that he went life and death with motherfucking Blazov, but then you still talking about how he got all his power. Like, bruh, come on.
Shit, I don't know, man. Brown wasn't looking that good in that better beef fight, man.
It's fucking better be if he's